Jessi is a girl. No, she's never been a good friend of mine. In my DMs she slid and she ran out of luck. Now she's dressed like a fox, but that fox doesn't fuck. And she's telling me all those lies. And she's bouncing on that dumb ball, I just know it. And she's reaching for her vibe late at night. You know I wanna live in Jessi's world. I wanna live in Jessi's world. Where can I find an illusion like that? I went along with the charade, 'cause Jessi sees no reason to change. Sending pics to a kid, I said, hey, what's with that? She said Leo is mean, and that teen called her fat. And there's crazy in both their eyes. And she's writing lots of wolf porn, I just know it. And her daddy took her vibe late at night. You know I wanna live in Jessi's world. I wanna live in Jessi's world. Where can I find an illusion like that in Jessi's world? I wanna live in Jessi's world. Where can I find an illusion? Where can I find an illusion like that in Jessi's world?
Oh, welcome to back to Jessi's World, or to Jessi's World if it's your first time here. We have a big show tonight. We've been getting a lot of questions, right, Callie?
Yes.
It's nice.
Thanks.
A lot of questions about what has Jessi been up to. We just started doing these Jessi's World again, like what, 2 months ago?
Yeah, not that long ago, honestly.
And everyone's saying, what's Pickles up to? What's Pickles up to? Mm-hmm. And we didn't know. We didn't. No. I hadn't heard from Jessi since she got outed in the de-influence community in 2024. Mm-hmm. And then here she is. She pops up like a fucking cockroach. There's a QR code at the top of the screen there. Click that if you want to see the video from Haiti Joyless. She's from the hold on, help me out, Gypsy Rose Blanchard community, where Jessi was causing a shitload of trouble for about a year. And I will say right off the bat, because we promised a 2025 update, Callie.
Yes.
So Jessi was served with a multi-year restraining order just this past week. And it's been about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Because she went right back to her bullshit. Mm-hmm. So I did want to have a case on to like kind of talk about his experience and what happened with court, but probably gonna have to wait on that since Jessi is still actively doing her bullshit.
Like right now.
Right, like currently. And she did post the Nomigos theme song.
She did.
On her
nostalgia.
Channel. She is feeling a little nostalgic for Daddy West. But we are going to, because there's a lot of people who want to know, how did Jessi end up on Chris Hansen's show? How did this all come about? And so we are actually going to start with some of Jessi's. We're just going to watch a little bit of Jessi's video from 2021, prior to me knowing anything about her. And it was when Jessi would go onto her channel, non-age restricted, mm-hmm. and just read smut. She wrote wolf porn. There's no other way to put it. She wrote porn about a wolf having sex with her, and then she would do these shower streams where she would be. We gotta do this real quick before we play the video. I did find this screenshot from Jessi where she was showing me her new shower. Her parents, because she lives with her parents, and they had moved her to another so they could redecorate her room. And this is when she was joking about me coming out for Thanksgiving. And she showed me the new tile stones, and she said, it's funny. My dad said, don't be using this for your shower videos or whatever you do for an hour in there. LOL, he knows. Girl, why is that LOL? That's not LOL. Why is that LOL? They call your therapist. What are you talking about, LOL?
No.
Your dad's telling you to stop masturbating in the shower on YouTube. Girl, just Pickles. No.
No, Pickles.
No, Pickles. All right, so let's just get to it here. We've got Jessi reads Wolf Smut, and this again is from 2021. We're gonna watch about 7 minutes or so of this, and then we're gonna move on to the next video.
It's bedhead.
Yeah, it will.
Snapback on. It's not the ones you have to throw out, like the Revlon and all that jazz. So I could keep it, and I could, fix, if my roots start showing, I could
Looks
do a little
amazing.
touch up,
Yeah.
and not even have to spend money. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for coming.
Don't say it. Don't say
Thank you
it.
for coming on my face.
Oh God.
Damn it.
Okay, so let's start reading the stories over again.
Please. Now she always had these with her.
Yes.
And if you do listen to the first interview I did with her when I made her think Chris Hansen was investigating her long before Chris Hansen even knew who the fuck she was. I told her that Chris wanted to hear some of this famous wolf porn that she wrote, and she had it just in her hand. It was just ready.
It was in her back pocket. Yeah.
And so she read this exact story to what she thought was Chris Hansen. So let's listen. Let's listen to Jessi's amazing wolf porn story.
Yeah. Last slide. Okay. This one is the big bad wolf. Bad wolf.
Yeah. On my face.
This isn't a fairy tale or story you would want to read to your kids during bedtime. It is not a story you have heard, but it may sound familiar. Forget your classic bedtime stories. This is about sexual desires, lust, and love. There once was a wolf the Squashian villagers called Big Bad, not because he was tall and malicious in some ways, but because he had a big cock and a
Of course.
Big Bad is a Kickstarter dreamer. He always set his mind to something and accomplished it, whether it is learning a new hobby or building something like a villager's home or a sex cult church. He did it all. This time he was trying out porn. It was a random afternoon. The time or day does not really matter. Big Bad was in Studio 69
did you mention
in
it?
Manhattan for his first official scene. He wasn't nervous at all, even when the lights and the cameras came around him. He just hoped that the person he was fucking was attractive and her pussy is tight. That would be an added bonus.
God.
Big Bad was conversing with Blackjack, the producer of the
He's a
show,
black guy.
and out of the royal blue,
of course.
beautiful young woman named Jessi.
Named Jess, and the pointing at herself.
Yeah.
You could just say a beautiful young, clown-headed girl named Jessi, and we would get that it was implied that it's you.
Yeah, we got it, girl.
This is a self-insert story where you're having sex with a wolf.
Yes.
Who hasn't written those before?
Who hasn't? I mean, shit.
Now, we would get into a call the day before the Chris Hansen interview that came out. Her and I did get into an argument. It is a call that's uploaded to the Addy DeBaddy channel. But she tried to tell me that this was not a wolf. This was not a wolf fucking her. She said it was a man. I said, then that man had a wolf dick. You are a wolf fucker. And I will not hear any differently. You guys, listen, just keep listening and tell me if you agree that Jessi is a wolf fucker. Unofficial poll.
Or known as Little Red Riding Hood in the industry, came out with her hair and makeup done, and the light hit the side of her face, making her a sex appeal.
Oh, a sex
Big Bad was used to fucking beautiful young woman, but this was different. It was a cosmic connection when they looked into each other's eyes and introduced themselves. It was also Lil Red's first time on camera with a male.
Oh, nice.
She was used to scissoring scenes and eating pussy.
Oh.
She looked at him up and down, first his legs, his muscles, then his chiseled abs, and as she was looking, she felt herself getting even more wet. He was looking back at her, from her thick thighs to her beautiful blue eyes and her red hair, which was straightened and blown out. Both of them.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Is that what this is? And her Ronald McDonald wig that was straightened and blown out. Yeah, no, this is good. Trust me, guys, it gets way worse.
Yeah.
We're
Looks
eager
like
to
ketchup.
fuck, but they
It does look like Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, yeah.
Like, that's a Kool-Aid dye job.
That is.
Angry Archer Reborn says, "Can't wait to see what you got planned tonight." It's a long one. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. The one after this is a fucking mess. So
Yeah, make
Also,
sure your
also-
Hitachi is well.
if you don't have the ones that
Plug it
plug,
in?
if you guys are using the ones
Yeah,
that are rechargeable, you're doing it wrong. You want the plug-in one like Jessi had. So
that's
you
the
can-
original.
You want to use it on a stream, and I'm yelling at you. Ideally,
Yes.
Ideally, you're using it on a live stream like Jessi did.
action. It was both their first time, and they were very confident and horny, ready to get started. All right, get into positions. Dim the lights to 37. I want an introduction angle and make it natural. Don't stand in any corners. I do not make creepy productions. I make natural, professional videos that are highest quality in amateur porn.
Yeah.
The producer said. The lights dims, the camera held in position.
Look, I'm just saying this as someone who did work in said industry. If you're doing amateur work, there would be no director in big set. What is she talking about?
No,
That is not
producer.
amateur, Jessi. Put your titties away.
Please.
3, 2, 1, action. Lil Red smiled at the camera and started feeling up her body. Big Bad enters the room half naked, only wearing underwear. The music gets them both so horny. Lil Red starts removing her clothes. Okay, Lil Red, give that innocent look. And when he takes out his cock, do the, oh my God, his cock is so big face.
Yeah, normal.
The producer
Yeah.
instructed.
And I'm sorry to pause again for anyone who was, you want to know where the story is going. You would imagine in order for you to do this, with your girls out, she's going to bounce up and down later. You would have to think, how many people are in this crowd? How many people are in this crowd? And how much money is Jessi making while doing this? Do you remember the answer, Callie?
2.
2 people and $0.
$0.
After she would read these horny stories to the 2 people in her chat, she would beg someone to read her a bedtime story and get no takers ever. Well,
She would
someone
do
made
this
me
For
every day.
free.
Free.
Yeah,
And then
for
she
free.
would do a 1-hour shower stream with just a black screen where she's moaning in the shower. And you saw the screenshot. Her dad's like, please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop.
We're
Jessi.
trying to sleep.
We just want to sleep.
Yeah.
Big Bad took out his dick, and Lil Red says, how am I supposed to fit that inside of me? I could barely fit a finger. That's when he started rubbing his cock on her pussy,
Yeah.
making her wetter. He put it inside of her by force, since it was so tight that it couldn't fit in so easily.
Oh, no.
She let out a moan. And Big Bad pulls her closer to the edge of the couch, having complete control of her. He takes out his dick and slaps her
I
in the
just
face with
can't
it.
believe this
She
is
says,
real.
come on my face. It's been a while since I had a facial.
I thought she was a
He puts
virgin.
himself
She
back
said
inside
that
her
she-
tight, wet, warm, desirable
Oops.
pussy, thrusts himself into her like a jackhammer, and holds one thigh down with one hand, and the other rubs her clit as she moans louder.
So I think we got the idea there,
I-
Jessi. Thank you so much. So yeah, this is
Thank
what
you.
Jessi was up to, and she had been a part of our community for years, and I
Yeah.
had no idea who she was.
Yeah, apparently.
I didn't know that at the time she was making skits about me moving to my house and shit. And I had no idea who she was.
Did
Had
you ever see those?
I did see them because Green Frog had them on her channel, but they're gone. I have the video from it, but not the audio because it was used as B-roll and something else.
Gone.
Yeah,
Deleted.
they're gone, deleted, wiped off the hard drive. But so I was doing a bingo stream the last day of March 2022, and I said something about like if someone asked me what to do if they won, I said email me so I can get your prize. And Jessi said, what about if I lost? I said you could slide in my DMs. It was a joke. Jessi spent the next several hours searching for a way to DM me until she found me on Facebook. And on April 1st, Jessi slid into my inbox with, hi, is this the West Mo sliding into your DMs like you said last night? I don't have a Twitter and couldn't find an email, but I'm really horny and thought I'd give it a try and see if I could reach you.
Reach ya.
Now, this is April Fool's, so clearly it's a fucking joke, right? Like, this isn't the way people talk.
No.
And I said, this is an April Fool's joke. I thought maybe Clobber, was behind this. And I said, yeah, this is me. And then good morning. I'm horny and just wanted to message you to see what your deal. Are you single? And from here, there was 2.5 months of me trying to get Jessi to leave me the fuck alone. But then that ramped up again in July when she was called out for being inappropriate in streams where we're listening to the phone calls of predators, from
Yes.
To Catch a Predator. And she's coming in saying, is anyone horny? Anyone else horny tonight? It was inappropriate.
It was weird.
Yeah, that's covered in other places, but I just wanted to kind of give the bridge between what Jessi was doing, how Jessi first contacted me. Fast forward a little bit, and Jessi, I started really trolling Jessi with recorded phone calls. It's somewhere on this channel. Everything else is uploaded to the Addy to Batty channel. And I was done with Jessi because Jessi started getting really dangerous in the beginning of August. So just 2 weeks later, Jessi had called several people pedophiles. She had tried to extort Joey Tcat for $50,000 and said, If he didn't give it to her, she was going to tell people that someone came into her DMs and said that he raped her. But she didn't want to say anything because Joey has millions of views. So Jessi was, but Jessi, she threatened him on a recorded call. A week before that, she had said that someone who was a former mod of hers on a live stream said that someone came into her DMs and gave her proof that that woman was a child rapist, but she couldn't show it. And so it just got really dangerous. So I told Jessi, she knew I had a girlfriend, that there was nothing ever was going to happen between us. And I told her I wanted to be done. I'd gotten everything I felt like I needed out of her. I'd proven that she was this predator, that she was a liar, and that she was constantly playing the victim. I didn't need anything else. And she told me, if you're not going to be with me, things are going to get messy.
For you.
For me, she said, things are going to get messy for you. And so this phone call is from August 1st, 2022. And it's called Threats from Jessi, Things Get Messy. And just a spoiler alert, the very next day, I ended up setting up the Chris Hansen interview as a result of this phone call.
Just in time. Hi.
Just in time for what?
What?
Just in time for what?
Oh, because I have time.
Yeah, why are you threatening me? How do you think that's going to end for you?
Okay, I don't want it to be that way. Wes, I'm sorry if you thought it was that way, but it's not.
You threatened me. You said things are going to get messy for me. What does that mean?
Because you denied ever sending me. Okay, I don't want any drama and everything. The things that you said about me to people and stuff, and it just hurt me, and I shouldn't have reacted that way. I'm a woman. We have hormones, and
stop blaming your hormones. Stop blaming your hormones. Yeah. So at this point in 2 weeks, Jessi had blamed every bad action that she had taken on either taking eating 300 milligrams of edibles or PMDD.
Yeah, her period.
Yeah, and anyone who has witnessed her fucking meltdown in the last year up until now, I'm sure she has blamed PMDD for most of it. It's never her fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's not excuse, it's explanation.
You threatened me. You threatened me, and threatening me doesn't go well. You know that. But
you threatened. Please, I like when you talk like this to me, but I don't also because you're very serious right now. I really do not like that you said that you're going to turn me into Muse.
No, I didn't say I was going to turn you into Muse. I said you're acting like Muse. You're threatening me when I asked you to leave me alone. How would it be if the situation was reversed? If you asked me to leave you alone, and then the next day I contacted you and told you that things were about to get messy for you.
I gave you some space and everything, and I'm working.
No. I didn't ask, Jessi. I think
Jessi, things got out of hand, and how I've discussed with some people.
No, you're about to hear for the next 6 minutes how Jessi will not listen to me she's not listening to me please leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to talk to you again. And she refuses to listen.
That the whole fuckery and talking about Spade, a lot of people in the community, maybe you should do a poll. Do you still want me to go on with talking about Spade? Because majority of people are like, no, we'd rather listen to Duran. People are saying that they're like the whole Spade thing. We come in because we're supporting Wes, but a lot of people really do not care about that, and they don't like that.
Jessi, I need you to stop.
PTSD and
Jessi, I need you to stop. Jessi,
that woman alone.
Jessi,
I know that she rants and raves and everything, but you are making her rant and rave by reacting.
Jessi,
but if you
I need you to stop.
Your TCAP content, that's what people are subscribed for.
Jessi,
and I promise you,
Jessi,
the majority have people
listen to me. I need you to stop. I asked you to leave me alone, not to take a break. Not to take 24 hours.
Okay. Well,
no.
We're going to
we are
talk
Jessi.
About our future in the later future. I think right now.
Jessi, you are acting. No, listen to me. Listen to me.
And
Jessi, listen. I need you to listen to me. I need. Sorry to pause, but the crazy thing about this is Jessi was there when I got a 20-year restraining order against my stalker.
Yes.
She was there when Muse tried to accuse me of shit, which is the reason why I work with Chris Hansen in the first place. She was there for all that. She was leaving comments on my videos 5 years ago. She saw that. So I'll never understand why lolcows come to me because she came to me and then go, hey, it's my turn. What do I got to do to get fucking exposed? I don't understand it.
I don't know what they think what are they going to get? Like some other type of result? Or
Literally all of this forward could have been over if she just would have listened to me and leave me the fuck alone on August 1st, 2022.
she can't leave anything alone.
She can't. That's why her dad had to take her vibrator away, which
Yep.
is a true story. Her dad
Very true.
her vibrator away because she was not going to work. And was it weird that a week later Jessi made a little perverted comic of me taking her vibrator away? That's not weird, right?
No. Totally normal.
Hear what I'm saying?
I think that, you just need some time because a lot of things are going on with both of our lives. And out of respect, we shouldn't,
Jessi, listen to me.
leave each other alone for a little bit. And I don't know did you get my email? I sent you a song. I don't know if you got it, but
Jessi, I need you to listen. I need you to stop.
I tried to freaking message you on FaceTime. No, Facebook, right? Yeah. And yeah, so like I tried to, get in contact with you and in different ways.
Yeah, I blocked you.
I understand that you want your space, but I feel like we need to have an adult conversation.
No, this is our conversation. Jessi, listen to me.
Have our what we want to put into the world. Because it was such a mess. You got to admit, it was such a mess. But what we want to put out into the world should be, different. And I think, getting into the whole space stuff is, honestly, it's a lot. And I think that majority of people, I know that majority of people do not care about that, and they only came because they knew that I was going to be in the stream, and because they wanted a confrontation and everything. But people do not care about the whole shade the spade. They want more. They don't care. They really want teacup stuff. And majority of people say they'd rather recycling teacup stuff and doing bingo and all that jazz and during trivia rather than stupid spade stuff, because she's a whole mess, and then you're only triggering her when you make more streams.
And for anyone who doesn't know, she's talking about Queen of Spade because me and Nuggets used to do a Queen of Spade. It was kind of like Sports Center, but just watching all the dumb shit Queen of Spade had been up to that week.
Yeah, and Jessi was jealous and wanted to be on the show.
Very jealous. She wanted to wear Nugget's skin and replace her on that show. And we got a donation from Case who said, "I'm not watching or supporting this whatsoever." So thank you, Case. I mean, why would I even thank Case, who's clearly not here or supporting this? So, and yeah, someone said Jessi wanted to be my lolcow. Let me just play this real quick because she absolutely made. There's a recording where it's called "Let Me Be Your Lolcow," and she even made a jingle.
I'm a lolcow, and I have no class. Everyone I know has seen my ass and other things, but that's okay, 'cause I'm just a lolcow anyway.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
When you trigger her, of course you're going to make more streams, then you're going to make more content, and that's just how the cookies crumble. Unfortunately, I understand that for now we need to take this break, and I know you don't want to perceive it as a break. And, I respect that, but I think that it would be crucial for us to kind of just, take a step back, and then when it's time, no rushing, no rush. Just like how the clobbering time took a 4-month break and everything.
Jessi,
no rushing,
Jessi, listen, Jessi.
Months from now, could be next year, whatever. And
fucking bitch.
please stop being so mean. That's all.
Then you need to listen. You need to listen. Listen to me. I need you to listen. Then I need you to listen. Then I need you to repeat what I'm going to say.
Okay.
We will not be talking again. I need you to repeat that. Jessi. Because if you don't, Jessi, I not only have proof that I asked you in writing to leave me alone, but I have you calling me and refusing to listen to me when I'm telling you to leave me alone. That is harassment.
No. Okay, we're having a break.
We are not having a break, Jessi. Goodbye.
We're on a break. Bye.
We're not yet.
we please have like an organized stream? I really want to write some things down. Hold on, let me get a paper and pen. 1 second.
Jessi, is
I know
it?
I should have got it before.
Jessi, is this a joke? Hold, stop. You're doing it again.
Okay. So
You're doing it again. You're doing it again.
Is it for
Jessi.
9 o'clock or is it for 8 o'clock? I'm very confused.
Jessi, you're doing it again. You are
Hello?
talking and not listening to me.
Hello? Please do not have this child on your stream.
No,
She's
that's-
immature. I don't understand how you would forgive her. And then everyone's confused. People are messaging me right now and saying, why?
And
Is he
this is
having-
another thing. If you're paid attention to Jessi's recent meltdown, she will always say, "People are coming to me. People are coming to my private DM. People are coming to my Discord. People are all these supporters that she has. Where are other than Pete and Repeat on TikTok who keeps telling her, stop giving them this reaction. That's what they want. There's no one supporting her. Everyone knows she's trash at this point.
Oh yeah, and she'll never show like the receipts, or she'll never like see. Look at all these people. Like,
show it. Yeah.
no.
It's mine. Ricky Spanish said Jessi had prison cholas do her hair. He's saying that the girls from Mi Vida Loca did Jessi's clown hair.
Oh, nice. They called her Chicken Little too.
They were gonna call her clown, but then like the black girls in prison, they just went with Chicken Little because she's so little and cute.
She's so tiny and cute.
She's just so tiny.
Yeah.
her on the
Small.
stream, this is very confusing. And I'm like, oh no, I mean, she's doing her own, I don't know if this is meant to break down or what, but
No,
why
this
would
wasn't
you
meant to break
forgive
down.
someone after what they did to us? And you
Jessi,
definitely shouldn't have, you never even said Jessi's going to be on the stream when we already made a sworn agreement that we were going to do our stream. So please message me when you take a breather and everything, and then we will be live. I definitely want to discuss some things like 15 minutes before the live, so it's more organized and all that jazz. There's no reason to have a child on your stream. So
That's
once
true.
you get a chance to breathe and everything, let's discuss what we're doing for tonight's stream. All right, see you soon.
I mean, she really took it as we were doing a stream. That everything I said to her, none of it mattered. So after this, I made it really clear with Jessi that I was done. And so 30 minutes later, she posted on her community tab that I was a pedophile, and she had proof.
Yep, and she had the proof.
She had the proof, but she couldn't show it. So I was already making a video with Hansen about someone named Coco Berthman. And she is someone who claimed to be a victim of horrific abuse. But unlike Jessi, who does it for 3-4 people, Coco Berthman was on such a scale that she was with senators and celebrities and telling this wild fucking story. And Chris had actually interviewed her prior to her being exposed as a fraud. So we were doing an update. And so I was, writing and producing the thing. So I thought, well, why not include Jessi? But, we always talk about these people after the fact. What if we get someone beforehand? And so I knew Jessi wouldn't believe me. So, here's the little bit of the recorded call with Chris and on 8/2, just one day after this, where we set up the actual Hansen interview. And I talked with Jessi about it, and you'll hear her reaction to being on Chris Hansen. So even though she says now she didn't know or she didn't want to do it, let's listen.
Well, I guess, if we can find some people who are offended by it, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I guess we go ask her, for an interview.
Yeah.
And it sounds like she's, the kind of horror spectacle of humanity who might do a remote interview.
I'm sure she will.
Please.
So I sent that clip to Jessi and said, hey, when are we setting this up? So just, and now here we go.
Stop being so mean. That's all. That's
Then
all.
you need to
That's
listen.
all.
You need to listen. What are you talking about?
So I made a picture about someone who, one, I didn't know existed. I wouldn't know that. How would I know that Kim has even had a husband?
Hey, Jessi.
She's just
Hey,
some random
Jessi.
person in the
Jessi.
community. And then how would I know that he had COVID? So I'm not a doctor. How would I wasn't his doctor.
Hey,
So
Jessi,
I don't.
it
You're
doesn't.
making this up, and you know what you're doing for drama and attention. Easy has lied about me, slandered me, has said horrible things. She is a drug addict.
Hey,
and she's
Jessi.
open drug addict and says that she struggles. No, you're not listening.
No, you don't
We're
understand.
Going to do this.
No,
We're going. we're going to do this. We are going to settle this because we're not going to have people lying about me on Chris Hansen's channel.
They're not lying. They have proof. Everyone
yes, they are.
Everyone who's
no, get a fucking lie detector test.
Do you really?
Get a lie detector test.
Do you really think
Get
you're in
a
any
lie detector
position to be
test.
cursing at me right now? Do
Get
you really?
a lie detector test,
No,
please.
I want you to stop. Do you really think you're in any position to be cursing at me right now?
Did I curse?
Yeah, you said this is fucking it. Listen, I need you to be calm and I need you to talk with me about this. Because
okay, so yeah,
listen,
let's work on our video.
No,
people have
because
you're not listening. We don't have to do all of that because I'm not having people lie about me. And Kim S even said on Ren's stream, she said the picture isn't about me. She didn't know that I had a husband. And I was like, thank you. And then
I watched her video.
She did, and I was like, how?
I watched
when did
her
I ever
video.
Get a lie detector test.
Jessi,
get a lie detector test.
There will be no lie detector test. I gave you every opportunity.
Yeah, so you guys have also heard her talk about this lie detector test, and where that came from was in one of the calls with me. I did offer to pay for a lie detector test, and Jules called many places because a lot of people wouldn't do it. They're like, no, this isn't Murray. You're not going to come on and find out who the baby daddy is. But she did find a place that would do it, and I think it was like $2,400. Which I was look, if Jessi was going to go and actually do a lie detector test, I was down to pay it, but it had to be paid up front, and I knew there was a 0.1% chance Jessi would actually show up.
And she to this day is asking for these lie detector tests. Like,
she's asking for the test, and she's asking for someone to pay for it. But when it was offered, she didn't want to do it.
That too, yeah. She doesn't want to cough up the money.
Why does Chris Hansen need to pay for it if she's talking all this money that she was making from her streams and from the TikTok? Then why would someone else need to pay for her lie detector test?
Yeah, and she's a voice actress, and she does video game voices, and she has an agent.
Now she's saying she's doing OnlyFans with her boyfriend and her girlfriend. So where's the OF money, Jessi? I mean, because I know you were showing your butthole for free in K-pop discords.
Yes, that's true.
And gross. True and gross.
Gross.
I needed to.
I never did anything wrong. I asked for a lie detector test.
You
what
did,
is your issue?
You did plenty wrong. Listen to me.
No, I did not.
Hansen has all of the evidence. Did you listen to the call? Did you listen to the clip of the call so you don't think I'm making this up?
Listen.
No. You listen. You need to listen.
We're not doing this. We're not having people lie about me without having a lie detector test.
Then you don't have to be a part of the show. But I'm telling you, this is
because that doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense.
I'm telling you, this is going forward with or without you. I'm giving you an opportunity.
Yeah, that is one of the most powerful ways to get someone to interview. We're already making the story, so I can tell your story for you, or you can tell it yourself.
Oh yeah.
And that's really all this was. Like, we're making this video. We're talking. We have all these people who want to talk. You can be a part of it, or I can just tell your story for you, and that's what sold it for Jessi. But you're going to hear there's a little bit more to it.
I'm giving you an opportunity to set up an interview with Hansen. Are you going to interview with Hansen? Yes or no? I'm not going to yell with you.
Yes, because I can't wait to tell him about all the lies that people have said about me. That'd be fun.
Okay, so when would you like to speak with Hansen?
I don't know, maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow's too early. It would need to be probably like the end of the week.
People have jobs, Jessi.
He's a busy person. I can't just throw tomorrow at him. But I just want.
Yeah, I know, but I also have things going on too.
Well, then again, like I said, if you're unavailable, then
all right, schedule me a time. Schedule me a time.
I'll schedule.
And you're gonna do it on camera.
Yeah, that's fine. I look beautiful.
Absolutely.
I want you to know that Green Frog, the woman, we watched her video. She said you did know she had a husband. She's been contacted. Theo's been contacted. Theo's mom has been contacted.
Yeah, I did not. I did not know about
you need to calm down.
A husband.
Okay,
and
listen to me.
That doesn't make any sense. How would I know that he had COVID? She never even said anything ever in the community ever. She never said something about I have a husband. He has COVID. Nothing. And then the picture came out 2 hours before her husband passed away on Instagram. So
and Theo's mom has
Miss
been
Bonson.
contacted. Like these people have all
B.
these people have
Hansen?
all either been contacted or contacted Hansen initially. So this is happening, and I just want to let you know that. And the only way I can see this not happening, Jessi, and the problem is that I
was gonna throw her a lifeline. I was gonna say delete your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Delete your channel. It'll probably go away, like, right? Because there's nothing to report on if you're gone. But I knew that, you know, she would just take it down and bring it back up. Jessi made a lot of admissions of guilt and then would remove the admission of guilt 7 minutes later. So you'd have to download it before she had a chance to remove it. And then she would say, well, I was forced to do that. Or I don't know what happened. YouTube took my videos down. Just like I heard her saying that TikTok is fucking with her because of the court case, because of people contacting them, and they're removing videos and unblocking people from her channel. TikTok is
crazy. That's just like Kennedy.
Yeah.
With her Jason Blahas
Isn't it
content.
crazy how pathological liars have these shared
These
experiences?
crazy things. Yeah.
can't trust you because you'll put up a video clarifying something and then you'll take it down an hour later because you play games. You think this is all a game and you forget.
I don't
Stop.
play games. You
No,
play
no, no.
games. The whole dildo
No.
beach and everything.
Beach.
That was just
Listen to me.
disgusting just to talk about
Jessi,
my story.
listen to
You're
me.
going to be exposed as well.
Perfect.
no.
Jessi, listen to me. Listen to me.
No, schedule me a time. I gotta go.
No,
really
you're
gotta
gonna
go. I
listen.
have to
You're gonna
work, but
listen.
I'm not joking.
You're gonna.
Schedule me. Schedule.
Okay, so you want to do this?
Oh no.
Yes, Jessi.
1 second, babe.
1 second, baby.
What'd she say?
She
Oh,
said,
okay.
1 second, baby. But then she's gonna say she was talking to her tortoise.
Oh, that was with your imaginary boyfriend.
Yeah. No.
Who are you talking to?
Hello. Maybe tortoise.
What's going on, Jessi?
All right. What do you want? What do you want to talk about?
We set an interview time. That's it. You're interviewing with Chris Hansen. You made a post talking about this alleged assault.
And this is my fuck up right here, because she talked about Corey Lush.
Yes.
She talked about Corey Lush, and we'd already looked into it. We knew Corey Lush's age at the time she claimed she was assaulted by him. We knew his age when he passed away. Nothing matched her story that she had been telling for years. And I let her know. And then she immediately after this went and revised her story for like the 5th time. And by the time she got to sit down with Hansen, the story had changed again.
I've reached out to Matthew Lush. I've looked up the GoFundMe and the obituary, and nothing matches up. So he would like to speak with you about that as well.
I'm sorry to
Okay,
pause again. PNW stuff. If you do have a bunch of Jessi videos, please contact me, because we've been looking.
Please.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. It happened, and
Okay, well,
I mean that's just gonna traumatize me. So
well, picking up a police report shouldn't traumatize you if it's to prove what you're
I
saying.
don't have a police report. I didn't want a police report because then
You
I
don't
would
get
have
to-
had to had
There, you
because
don't.
I didn't want to have testing and stuff done because I didn't want
You
because I
wouldn't.
was too traumatized.
You don't ask
so I
that.
didn't
There's
want any of that.
no, Jessi, you don't
That's it.
understand. Like I told you, I've been doing this a long time. Even if you didn't want a police, you don't have to do
Yeah.
a rape kit, but there would be a police report. You claimed.
No, because they said that
hey.
they weren't going to do anything about it unless I
You're talking over me.
consented to.
You're talking
do
over
that.
me. No, there would be a police report
You're talking
regardless.
over me technically.
You-
All right, can you tell me just what time, what day
I
and time and everything?
I
so
already
that way.
did. Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern, and be prepared to answer some of these questions. You said
Okay,
you.
sounds groovy.
No,
Goodbye.
Yeah. So she was good. She was excited for the Chris Hansen interview, and we're gonna watch the full Chris Hansen interview next, the 26-minute interview.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I feel like it needs to be watched in its entirety to really get how fucking it goes off the rails. But before you do that, I saw that Jessi is doing a lot of music. She talks about her agent. I don't know how many of you have actually heard her play music. Now, I do have, and this is not bullshit. This is an actual video from her quote unquote band. This is a 4-minute song. We're going to play 20 seconds because the lyrics don't change.
Thank God.
Are you ready for this?
Oh.
Hey, hey, hey.
I come in with the rap.
Yeah.
Then I come in with the hey
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go.
And so, yeah, anytime you hear her talking about her agent or her band, that's the shit that she was playing. And that wasn't that long ago. Jessi actually cannot play an instrument. It's yet to be proven that she can play an instrument, but she can play a recording of someone else playing an instrument while she's on the phone with me and pretend that it's her playing.
That's a special type of talent.
That is a special type of talent. So, all right, now we've so you heard 8-2 where I explained to Jessi that she's going to sit down with Hansen. I've seen her say recently that she thought it was a troll, and so that's why she didn't do her hair, and that's why she was wearing a Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt that she had just gotten from Hot Topic. She didn't expect Hansen to actually show up. Fully bullshit. She knew exactly what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hello.
Hi, Jessi. It's Chris. How are you?
I will be better after this.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Yeah,
good.
probably
How's your
not.
day going?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty decent. How is
Good.
your day?
Everything's good. Just,
All
busy,
right.
getting a lot of work done. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Jessi, how did you first get involved in the TCAP community?
So years ago, I found Mr. Gigi, started watching his videos, and from there I saw other channels doing live streams. So started watching them. So this was many years ago, probably 2017.
And what was it about the Mr. Gigi videos and all that attracted you to the TCAP community?
Well, it's comedy and parodies.
She's a funny
He
person.
did parodies and
beautiful.
That's kind of where
Yes.
he was kind of different than other channels, which I liked more. But I really just like the comedy and making fun of, the people that were on the show.
And what do you do?
So going into this, I had given Chris like a 1-pager about Jessi, and I had explained some of what was going on, but I couldn't tell him all about it's just too much to try and explain at this time, the like 2-3 weeks of trolling that had gone on. And so there's going to be a part. No, actually, I think there's a part where she mentions the Gilgo Beach murder. That's not just Jessi being insane. Joey TCAP said that he heard Jessi was involved with the Gilgo Beach murder, like that she knew something about the case.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she wanted to sue him for $50K. That's why she was going to accuse him of rape. And I forgot to mention that to Chris. So he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and if you look at Jessi throughout the interview, she's constantly looking to her left.
Yes.
She's recording it on the interview on her phone, thinking that she's clever.
Well, and Jules was backstage watching this while it was while it was being recorded. It was just I was doing the recording. Jules was in the backstage, and she said, I think Jessi's recording that and she's going to try and play it on her channel. And I said, that's ridiculous. You don't know anything about anything. Why are you here? And then right after Jessi tried to premiere it on her channel. Yeah.
I was there in real life.
In terms
Crazy.
of your creation of content and your presence. What's your goal? What do you do now?
Nothing.
On YouTube, I will be doing skits, making music, just some parodies.
Shower streams. I read wolf porn.
Yeah.
And you have made allegations in the past that you yourself have been a victim or survivor of predatory behavior. Tell me about that.
Yeah, that's actually why I started watching To Catch a Predator, because I really like stings and everything, catching people that were just like this person who catfished me.
And what happened in the instance where this person catfished you?
I was on MySpace and they pretended to be like an emo scene kid. So we talked for a couple weeks and then he asked if I wanted to, well, he didn't ask, he said, let's meet in person. And from there, I wasn't allowed to, I had very strict parents, so I wasn't allowed to go out past 7 o'clock at night and everything. So it was kind of like I snuck out.
In various tellings of this story, Jessi was anywhere from 8 to 15 years old. And Steve McRae, who was like her big supporter, who thought it was fine that she was going around and sending unsolicited nudes to people. He told her that she was taken by force at 8 years old.
Yeah. Well, he was also getting those nudes too, so that's why he wasn't complaining.
He doesn't even mind if they're lopsided. They're tits, right? Like just close one eye and just look.
Yeah, tits are tits. Yep.
Just look from the side of your eye, and they look fine. Yeah. So he thought she told him by force. The story that she'd been telling, that she told me, was that it was a 28-year-old man who told her that he was 18, and so so as you listen, remember that.
Out, so that was on me. I did sneak out to meet this person, but end up being several guys, which were his roommates, Corey's roommates, and they picked me up in a white van, and they were brought me to the house in Shirley.
The house, and where did this occur, Jessi?
Where it happened in Shirley, New York.
Shirley, New York, and that's out on Long Island.
Yeah, it's a town away from me.
In by Corey, whom do you mean by Corey?
Corey Lush, which is Matthew Lush's brother.
Right, Matthew being a famous YouTube content creator, and Corey having been very popular on MySpace and so other areas of the internet. In how did you know that this was Corey, and how old was Corey at the time?
He was wearing a badge.
See, I don't remember. He did make like this happened a while ago, so it's kind of just like all fuzzy in my head. But I remember him saying, "Oh, like I'm 28 and I'm not 16," because I thought that I was talking to a guy that was a little bit older than me. Like I thought, and end up he was like laughing and obviously saying, that's not me. I used a fake profile, and and that's kind of just where it went from there. He said he was bragging about his brother before it happened and everything, and and he knew because I was following him on MySpace, and it was kind of just like public knowledge.
Yeah, and that had been pointed out to her before. That why were you following him on MySpace? He was 16. If you were 14, he was 2 years older than you, not 28. When she initially told the story, he drove to pick her up in his truck, but realizing that he was 16, she changes that in this retelling.
Math is hard.
So
he
took advantage of that.
What year did this happen? What year did?
I don't remember. I do remember it was 7th grade. I might have said that I was 12, 13, but I don't do math correctly, and I will say that 100% was 7th grade, and it was right before high school.
Okay, and so what year would have that been?
Oh, she can't do that.
2006, 2007?
I really don't know. I was graduated in 2011.
So minus 4 would be...
Maybe 2006.
I mean, if she graduated in 2011, here she is in 2010. Corey Lush, I thought you were going to come over, liar, and so much for not flirting with anyone. May 13th, 2010.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And then this one, of course. Callie, you can read this one.
Corey Lush, add me something
the
other.
N-word.
I
That's
don't know.
the N-word.
That is that.
Yeah, go ahead and read.
No,
people they're waiting.
I'm good.
Do it in your southern voice.
Can I do it in my Brooklyn accent then? Yo, you guys just don't.
Hey,
what's going on
look
here?
At me, I'm Westmost, eh?
Yeah, y'all just jealous. Y'all just jealous because she's got her glow up going on. She's in her glow up era.
2007, probably.
Maybe out there.
And what happened in this incident?
Oh, and one more. It was Cookie Whoopie Pie who actually found that she was still following him on MySpace, because I didn't know MySpace was still around. So, so when he says when Chris says later, well, we found that, Chris, you didn't find that. Cookie Whoopie Pie found that.
Yes.
Well, when I was in the car, I thought that I was drinking a Monster, and it was a Four Loko, and Monsters always tasted really bad.
Four Loko didn't exist then.
Since it was late at night and I was really tired, I wanted to be awake and just like have fun. I wasn't going there to hook up because, first of all, I was a virgin. I was a girl. Didn't know.
It's called grade 7 in Canada. Right, like here we would so you watch some Degrassi, they talk about grade 8. They go like, yeah, Spinner, I'm going to grade 8, okay, but here we say 7th grade or 8th grade, so she's correct there.
Oh,
decided to be like
don't argue with
someone
Spinner.
from MySpace and everything, and they gave me a Monster. I mean, they gave me what I thought was a Monster, but what I know now is a Four Loko. And of course, the next day I was hungover, never drank before, so I didn't know what was actually going on, kind of thing. But the years later, having drinking experiences, I was like, I drank a Four Loko. That's what it was. So I ended up being intoxicated by the time we got to the house because it was about a 15-20 minute drive, I would say. And from there, they walked me to the door, and then they were saying like, "Oh, we're gonna go. You guys have fun." And from there, that is when he.
Okay, so the roommates bring her to Corey Lush and say, "We're gonna go. You two have fun." Remember that because the roommates make an appearance again.
Oh, where is whatever his name was on MySpace, which I don't recall. But he said, "Oh, that's me. I was using a fake catfish profile." And well, he didn't say catfish. I was using a fake profile. So yeah.
And what happened in that house?
Kind of just
Jessi, what happened in the house?
That smile.
Yeah.
Well,
Sick.
I
Hold
mean,
on, Chris, let me think of
after
something.
like the whole discussion and kind of just making fun of how like I was kind of stupid for falling for the trick and everything.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Nope.
Like, I'm sorry. The story makes no sense. So he immediately tells her that was a fake profile. That's not me. This is my real name. And my brother, of course, is Matthew Lush. So now it's time to assault you. Like that,
Yeah.
none of that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's like those roommates were like his like minions, like come in, little girl. I'm like,
Well, they were like Uber drivers because they were just delivering ladies.
Oh,
Just dropping off ladies.
droppingoffladies.com.
You've never heard of Boober, but that's how it works. You just drop off.
Boober.
Yeah. Drop off ladies.
Into the bedroom, like he actually like physically carried me into the bedroom. I do remember like exactly how the house was set up. I remember everything about the house.
Look at his face.
There was like a kitchen. It was very small. There was a kitchen.
Yeah, tell us more about the layout.
And then there was a
closets where they walk in, or like
a hallway.
Okay.
And next to the room was the bathroom.
A bathroom. Okay.
This all checks out.
This all checks out, Sherry.
I don't remember, but I do remember the bathroom was right outside the door. And I was on the bed, and he held me down from I was on my stomach.
And you're saying that he assaulted you sexually?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jessi would later say that Chris was very foul with her and made her get detailed about the sexual assault. What Chris is doing is making sure she's not just alluding to things, but she is actually, if you're going to say that she needs to say it. But she, because she, as far as she knows, the full interview was never released. So she tells people that all these things were cut.
Yeah.
And that if you listen to it, we mix things up. Bullshit, Jessi.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, for it must have been like 2 hours, I would say, because just from like the timing and everything.
That makes no sense.
I didn't have a cell phone, so I couldn't call for help or anything. This was way back in the day, so I didn't have a cell phone. My parents would never give me a phone anyway.
So you think this was either 2006, 2007? You were either 13 or 14. How old was this fellow?
Go on, Jeff.
I believe he was, because I remember him laughing and saying like, "Oh, I'm 28" or whatever, right? And he was, I don't know for sure because he lied, and other girls in my school were telling me that he's lied to other girls and did similar
Jessi,
things
answer the
to
question.
girls older than me. So with alcohol though, but I didn't know, like I didn't willingly drink alcohol because I really didn't know.
So he asked her, how old was he? And instead of just saying, well, he was 16.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 14 and this guy is 16, you're not going to think he's 20. How fucking stupid are you, Jessi? How sheltered were you?
Well,
yeah. I mean, yeah, that was a rhetorical question. We know how stupid she is. Oh, well, I can show you how stupid she is with some rocket fuel commercials after this.
Yeah.
When Jessi actually believed we were doing live reads for a fictional malt liquor as part of her exposed video for Steve Asarch at, where was he at the time? I can't remember because I told Newsweek. Was it Newsweek? I don't remember. I just remember I had to tell Onision I was from there at the courthouse, and it did not work out in my favor.
I've been taking it.
Jessi, stop.
No, remember the contract.
Concert to stay awake and just hang out and kind of like, have fun. I didn't even know what sex was or anything.
Never
like
answered
that.
the question.
So that was the least thing on my mind. I don't know what I actually thought was going to happen, but maybe like go over and hang out and just chill and talk.
Did you report this to your parents or to police?
So no, we didn't report it to we didn't report it to the police. My parents didn't know. From there, I begged them. Like my uncle spoke to people, and he spoke to a cop and everything to find more information and how Corey had DUIs and everything.
16.
So he was like
16.
known to not be like a stable person. And I didn't want a police report. I didn't want testing done. I was too traumatized. I really did not want to talk about it as much as I could.
Now, in the story that she had told 1 week earlier on her own channel, she was dropped off in the ghetto with some black people. And the black people saw the crying white girl in the street and they asked, "Are you okay?" And they had her come inside because, you know, people in the ghetto are known for wanting to get involved with the police. And then they were smoking weed and playing video games, having a party, but they told her, "Go ahead over there and use the phone to call the police."
Yep.
Yeah, it all checks out.
Yep.
But she doesn't say if like the police picked her up or her parents picked her up, but she completely omits that in this version of the story. Where are the black people? Where are the respect to the blacks in the ghetto who helped her in this predicament?
This poor little white girl.
This poor little white girl. They were like, "You are a beautiful girl. Do you need help?
Yes, you are so talented.
How many instruments do you play?"
And my parents put me in therapy. So yeah, I did not want the police involved, even though they were informed. It was up to me to want to do something. And I said I really didn't want to do it. Also because Matthew Lush was big at the time. And I thought this was going to be like a huge, huge freaking thing. And I really didn't want it to be.
Why are you smiling?
Like I really just wanted to like it for not
stopped.
You know.
So you told your parents.
Yes.
And did they tell the police?
No. So what it is my like my dad told my uncle, and my uncle works in a jail. He
is a prisoner.
For AA meetings and everything. He's a
trustee.
With law enforcement, and he asked them what they should do. And since days have gone by and I didn't get a testing or anything like that, they said it would just be my word and that I could take him to court, but it would be a whole process. And I really didn't want that to happen. Yeah.
So it never officially got reported to police, but you told your parents, who told your uncle who works at a jail, who
yeah, I didn't tell him,
mentioned
but my
something to
dad told him. Yeah.
Got it. And whatever happened to this guy who allegedly assaulted you?
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, for years what Jessi said is after she was rescued, delivered home, however the blacks in the ghetto, however it was done, Jessi got home. Her kidnapper was surrounded in the woods, admitted to what he did to Jessi and others. He was a serial assaulter, pulled a gun, and it was a standoff with the police, and he was killed in a hell of gunfire. And this wasn't something that she thought happened. This was ironclad what happened to her and part of her traumatic experience. And when I asked her on that very first call, "That's crazy. You're a little, why would that must have been on the news?" She said, "No, there's just so much happening where I live that didn't make the news." And for anyone who doesn't know, Jessi lost their tortoise and 4 police officers, 4 police cars showed up to help look for a tortoise at Jessi's house. So I refuse to believe that if there's a standoff in the woods with a serial assaulter who admits to assaulting all these people and then he killed in a hell of police gunfire, that wouldn't make the news. For all I know, the fucking tortoise made the news.
Probably. You know it did.
So from what I heard is that he was struggling with depression, and I thought he killed himself. I heard rumors of standoff and all these crazy things. From there, I didn't
standoff. When you say standoff, what do you mean? What happened?
Like what I was told is that he confessed to assaulting multiple women, and then he shot himself in Shirley's woods. There's like a specific location that people. Like we grow up, we even know where it is, but that's what people were telling me. I don't know. Rumors always flew around in my school about crazy things.
That's unique. Rare school.
Yeah. So you don't know if this is true or not.
Well, now I know it's not true because of what people have sent me showing proof that he actually killed himself in, I believe, 2018 or something.
So which he did. He committed suicide when he was 28, or like in 2000. What did you just say? 2018. It was long after. Like the man, he was a full-grown adult, and that's probably when Jessi created the story. Was after she saw that this man, who you saw her begging for his attention on Twitter, begging for this man to come over, getting mad at him for flirting with other people. He ends his life, and Jessi decides that she's going to invent a story where this man sexually assaulted her. Because even by her timeline she's giving here, which was supposed to be her most accurate timeline, 2010 would have been when she was 17 years old. And in her life, she'd graduated from high school already. But, you know, she was 17 years old at the time, begging this man for attention.
Is wild because I was never told that at that time. I thought he was a dead person my whole existence in my 20s.
Right. But the story you've told in the past is that he was cornered by police for this incident and others, and that he confessed to this incident and others and then killed himself in front of police in the woods. But that's not what happened, right?
It's just
right. And I want that clarified because I said that on my channel and that was incorrect.
2018.
Yes.
Right.
So she's checking to make sure.
Why did you tell the other story earlier?
Because I think that there was something that happened with my brain that's more of trauma related that I've done more research on, that it happens. It's actually it happens more significantly for people who are dealing with things that are related to like a famous person, where they block out things and then they're told different things happen.
What?
And then in their mind, it becomes their reality. It's a very common thing.
That was a long way to go to say, you know, Chris, I just lied.
Yeah.
I lied until I wanted to believe it was true, Chris. I'm so sorry. Let me leave because I'm making a fucking fool of myself. Polynomial Purebred said, ode to feeding horsies.
Horsies.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're white. Are you white?
Yeah, I'm quite white. Yes.
Okay. Please explain it when I pause again. I'm sure it's something Taylor Swift related, so you'll know it.
No.
No.
I don't know. I have no idea.
We'll
I wish
figure it out
I got nothing to say on this. I wish I did.
I'm sure it'll come to you.
Yeah, let me take a 5.
And you know, it's very unfortunate because that, you know, that's just, I really thought that, and I said that to people, and but now I have to clarify that that's not, you know, what actually happened, and you know, work on that.
Do you think it was fair to tell the story originally the way you did, and now to back off it? I mean, the allegations are serious, Jessi.
Right.
What you're saying is
but
that
that's what I thought.
fellow, now dead from suicide,
Thank you,
sexually assaulted you, and there's no evidence. And again, I take this very seriously because sexual assault is a very serious allegation. I spend a lot of my time professionally going after predators who try to do this.
Ooh.
It's a large commitment ethically and journalistically on my part. And so I want to ask you this with all the appropriate sensitivity, but nothing seems to add up here in this case.
You don't believe that actually happened at all and everything. Like I want
No,
to.
I don't. It's not what I believe. It's you know, the issue is if somebody is lying about being a victim or survivor to get attention for whatever reason,
that wouldn't make any sense. Why would someone do that?
It takes away, well, because
I mean, she acts like she's never heard of someone claiming to be a fucking victim before when they're not.
Yes.
There are so many stories of people who do that to themselves, or like Munchausen, Munchausen by proxy. Like you've heard, Jessi, you watch the videos on my fucking channel. You know that this exists. Look at this fucking smug look on her face.
So
right. This is a look of a near 30-year-old woman who has never had a job. And the one time she moved out of the house, she ended up in jail. She ended up in jail for beating her boyfriend for cocaine. You know, so yeah, that's the look. This is when your parents don't tell you no, and they paint your room green so that you can do green screen videos like you're fucking Ralph the Movie Maker. That's it. This is attention,
but it takes away.
Why would
real
that, Chris,
attention.
no,
Let me
no
finish.
One,
Let me
no
finish.
woman wants attention from a sexual assault or lying about a sexual assault. No woman. That is horrific. That's the worst thing that a human being could go through. And for you to say that didn't happen to me and I'm just making it up
I'm just saying
very
that there's a lack of evidence there. And when you take a look at it in the big picture, Jessi, when you look at allegations that you've sent unsolicited nude photos of yourself to people,
To a minor.
you have made false claims
people
against
that were in
other
my
people.
NSFW.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Jessi was sending nudes to someone who said that they were a minor, and the reason why she sent them is the person called her fat.
Mhm.
And to show this person how unfat she was, she sent this person nudes, and then they said that he's a minor, and she said, well, then his parents should have better control over him, so he's not going around calling people fat. That's not my fault. That's on him. Let's just consider it a learning lesson for that traumatized boy. Someone please tell him they don't all look like that.
It's horrific.
Yeah. And Water Buffalo said that the ode to the feeding horses was the hey. That's what that was.
Damn it.
It's they're feeding the horses, and so
That's
they're just
good.
reminding you. It's just like a mnemonic device. What do horses eat again? Remember the song.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, the little kicks.
Yeah.
Discord.
I'm just saying, let me get to it, and then I'll give you a chance to respond to it. There have been allegations on your part, false, of sexual harassment, sexual assault. You falsely accused content creators of being predators and pedophiles. All it would seem to enhance your presence on social media. And how do you answer those allegations, those claims?
I haven't accused anyone of anything that isn't true.
Oh,
But you offer no, when you make these allegations, which are horrific for all the reasons we know, you don't offer any proof. You say these things, and then
I can't show proof of what happened to me.
Well, I'm not talking about you in this particular incident. I'm talking about the allegations that you have made against other people about being pedophiles and predators and committing crimes like sexual harassment and sexual assault. When it appears that you, by sending unsolicited nudes, would be the one carrying out some sort of harassment here, including a nude that was sent to a minor.
Okay, so we can get into that. Absolutely. The only nudes that I've ever sent were in Discord from people that were in my NSFW server. And Surgeon General can verify that it was 18 plus server. You had to message a moderator, your social media, and to prove that you are of 18. Not that I want anyone that's younger than 20 in my NSFW Discord. He was a sock account. How would I know that of his age? The only thing I knew was that he verified that he was 18 with a moderator, and then he checked off a box. Now, getting to that, on social media, he's a minor, right? So he's lying on social media about his age to have these profiles and to cause havoc and troll people for 4 or 5 years.
Have you ever sent an unsolicited nude of yourself to someone else?
Yeah, think real hard. She sent them to me constantly, and I would tell her to stop sending them constantly. And I got receipts, and I did cover it with Jordan's face here. But yet, like this, and she said, "How am I obese?" She photoshopped me, and I said, "Please stop sending me those." And then she would get in her car, and she would flop one out of her. She wears like those like moo like the dress you buy on the beach. So they say one dress becomes 5 different dresses.
Yes.
For Jessi, just mean you could pull a titty out, flop it over your seatbelt, and send me a picture. Please stop doing that. Stop it. Constantly. And then she said, they're saying I show my butthole. I've never done that. And then she said, I've never sent it to you. Otherwise, you would have seen this. And she sent me the picture of her bent over showing her butthole. See, you've never seen that picture. What?
Goddamn
Stop
butthole.
Doing that. And
Clues.
even after this interview, she continued to send them to me, but then she started sending them to other people, and she would send them the nude and then say, unsolicited ?
Yes.
You're doing it backwards, sweetie.
Yeah, send the nudes and then pay me?
Yeah. That was the other one that she would do. She would send nudes and then send her Cash App and ask them to pay her for the nudes that she just sent for free.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how that works.
just my NSFW server that I can
No,
think
no.
of.
The question that I'm asking is: have you ever sent an unsolicited, sexually suggestive, or nude photo of yourself to anyone?
That's none of your business.
Yes, in my lifetime. Yes, I have.
Okay. And why would you do that?
Because she's gorgeous.
Beautiful woman.
I get a lot of attention from being a beautiful girl, so I understand that it's not right, but I always had positive responses and everything. Anyone that I could ever think of, like I'm in West and everything, they've always sent things back, or water emojis, sexted with me, stuff like that.
What do you think would happen to a man of your age?
She would accuse him of rape.
Unsolicited nude photos to women.
Okay, well, that happens a lot, and that happens way more often. I get tons of those kinds of pictures all the time, and I never ask for it. It's just all over the internet, and it's very common. I won't say that
It's a common thing these days.
People uncomfortable, but I.
Do you think there's a double standard there is what I'm getting at? If a guy were to send a picture of that unsolicited, it could be construed as harassment. And the question is, should it be the same when you're sending these unsolicited pictures to others?
Not if they're a very beautiful girl.
Of course.
Yeah. You just have to tell me to stop. And then I will. Sometimes it's a little bit hard for me because you had me going at first. You were sexting me and everything. And then, you tell me I have a girlfriend or whatever. And then from there, it's kind of a little hard for me.
When you say you, who are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. So here Chris was upset because he wanted to make sure she wasn't trying to say that Chris was sending her or talking about her news. He wanted to make that very clear that he had never interacted with the psycho before.
Very smart of him because...
Yeah. And Case said Chris Hansen should be in jail. He should be in jail. He's re-traumatizing this innocent, beautiful girl. Why would he do that?
Beautiful, talented.
Why would he question her about all these awful things that she did while she's going around accusing people of doing awful things? You know why? Because he's a bully.
He is a bully.
And then Jessi also didn't know that she was doing this interview, and he also heavily edited to make her look stupid. As you can see, a lot of editing was done to make her look dumb.
When you say
it wasn't hard though.
No,
just other people.
Right. Yeah. Like how we were sexting and everything, and he decided he didn't want to do that anymore.
Who is
and
this?
Then I sent him
who
a
are you talking about
topless
here?
photo. Sorry.
Who are you talking about in this case? And who is that?
He came to me. He was very flirtatious with me. That's how we started talking on Skype. We were doing sexting, stuff like that.
And
I would say
this is a creator who is no longer in the community, so I did, mute his name there.
Yes.
But of course, it's his fault. They were sexting, and there were water emojis.
There were water emojis. Come on.
In videos, he would message me after his live stream shows, and we would flirt. We would talk, and then he told me that he has a girlfriend, and he would appreciate if I stopped, tried to communicate with him like that. And I didn't really handle that well. And that's the truth. I did send him one more photo, and then he told me again. And from there I stopped, and I was kind of embarrassed that I did that again. Yeah.
But let's go back to something that I want to discuss.
Oh yeah. There's tons of proof, receipts and everything. Yeah.
When, after this incident, after this allegation against Corey Lush, did you stay in contact with him?
Oh no. No, I was traumatized. That's the last thing I would want to do.
But you were still friends on MySpace in 2010.
I don't know. I can't think
I'm telling
that
you
far.
that
Cookie Whoopi Pie found it.
So if the allegation was in 2006, why are you still friends with him in 2010?
Yeah, I don't know. This happened a long time ago. I mean, I might have some things kind of
Mandela effect
different than how I thought it happened. Yeah, like I said,
you were still contacting as of last week?
Yes. And not only was she still contacting this person, she was still sending him nudes.
Yes.
But no, so absolutely not.
Yeah, look what you're missing.
Yeah, look at these. Do you like? I hope you like them. I hope you like them loppy. Johnny said, we have a public service announcement. Ilrig's ego has reached critical mass. Seek shelter immediately. Johnny, that public service announcement is weeks late. He started several channels and doesn't make content on any of them. That's when you know. That's when you know that your ego's out of control.
Facts.
No, I have not talked. I sent him a few emails telling him about what McNuggets was doing, and Veronica Vex, and what they were doing to me and trolling me for months. And I didn't know that he was in on the trolling me. I was trying to warn him and be like, you realize that there are people that came into the community just to troll me, and that's what they did. And he was telling me to log off the internet, and then from there stopped emailing him. But I only emailed him about what happened.
And when you talk about this alleged incident back in 2006 or 2007, how did you get out of the house with such strict parents if you say your parents didn't allow you out after 7 p.m.?
Well, my parents both went to work at like 6:30 in the morning, so they went to sleep really early. So I did, in high school, I would sneak off to parties and stuff, and I would get away with it until, it would be like 1 a.m, and I would come in and they would catch me. But at this time, this was my first actual time sneaking out, when that happened.
And you were gone all this time and they didn't figure it out? They didn't call police? They weren't worried?
Well,
the next morning they were worried, and
these black guys.
Said at a friend's house. They were asking me who.
So super strict parents. They wake up, she's gone, she's just not there, and she says, "Oh, I left and spent the night at a friend's house." I didn't have super strict parents, but I imagine if my parents woke up and I wasn't there, and I just casually was like, "Oh, I'm just at a friend's house," I would have been abused. I would have been child abused. So this also doesn't make sense. Pickles. Try again, baby. Dr. Stepdad sent us a donation, and it's just a large. It's just a very large penis. I think is that harassment?
Is that unsolicited?
Quick poll. Yeah. Oh wait. Dr. Stepdad, is solicited or unsolicited? Let us know.
Yeah,
Let
please.
us know. But thank you also.
I didn't want to divulge the details or anything. I did not want to tell my parents or anything, but I was acting really.
Oh no! Here's Jessi Sunshine.
I was acting in a certain way. I know, I was very shut out. They wanted me to go to my grandma's house. I was like, no. I just wanted to stay in my room and everything. And they were like, "What's going?" Because I was always a generally bubbly girl, and always just always had a smile on my face. They called me Jessi Sunshine. Yeah. So they realized something was going on. I was upset about something, and they were like, "Oh, well, we don't like your attitude, staying in your room." And then I just blurted out what happened. And then from there, they were crying, and they were calling the whole family, telling them what happened. And I was like, "Please don't call the police." And yeah.
Jessi,
get her girl.
Some of the story doesn't make sense.
Okay, well.
And this let me finish. And this would be a good time for you to come clean on this. These are very serious allegations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm happy to take a polygraph test.
And you made them against somebody who's dead. You've sent unsolicited nudes to people. You've made false allegations. And according to at least one member of the TCAP community, you tried to extort money with a false threat. Isn't it time to stop this? Isn't it time to stop trying to steal attention from real victims?
Oh no.
No, because this actually fucking happened to me. So, that's why everyone in my life knows about this, and they think that you're a disgusting human being, especially what you did with Onision and everything. You can't handle the truth. You can't dig into facts. You're a horrible journalist. And
she had talked to Onision leading up to, or right after the interview, before the video came out. Her and Onision became they started talking. Mm-hmm. And so just like she now is a Gypsy Rose Blanchard, it feels bad for her. because whenever she gets exposed, she goes, "Oh my God, now I know what it's like." Like, but you've been exposed so many times, you know exactly what it's like. She became an Onision fan because Chris Hansen, had done those videos about him, and she sent me screenshots of their conversation. And yeah, she was a big Onision fan after this, but she's gonna. This is why she was recording. This is what she was waiting for.
Yeah.
She has a couple of barbs that she wants to get in at Chris here, and she somehow feels like it validates this piss poor fucking interview. She never should have showed up. She should have listened to me on August 1st and just left me the fuck alone. Just leave me alone.
I love that this is her like Jack Nicholson moment. Like, you can't handle the truth.
But if only if Jack Nicholson was wearing a Hot Topic T-shirt in that scene.
Well, then he would have won the Oscar then.
A Hard Rock Cafe shirt.
Yep.
You know for a fact that you're not digging into anything.
This is your chance to tell the truth.
Yes, and I'll take a polygraph test about everything because I know my truth, and I know that I was raped when I was that young, and I knew that I wanted to hide it most of my life. And I didn't talk about it. And I would never make up something like that, especially since that person is scarred into my freaking memory for the rest of my life. And someone touches me a certain way, I think of his freaking face in my freaking head. So.
All right. There's nothing else you want to do to clarify any of the allegations that you've made or anything like that?
I want to say that, I do apologize that I made, we're uncomfortable. I think that it's almost like a crazy ex-girlfriend thing where you start with me and then I can't handle when you want to stop.
That sounds good.
That's not appropriate.
And why would you, in that interview just a moment ago, in this interview, make a false allegation against me?
Wait, what was false?
The Onision.
That you.
Why would you
me?
say something that is just so ridiculous? It's embarrassing. Not to me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm talking about what you just tried to do to turn the tables here and make an allegation against me.
No,
it's false.
No, everyone is on my side in my real life because they know exactly what happened to me.
I think we're done. We're done here. If you want to apologize to anybody else, now's the time to do it.
She's gonna to apologize to Joey.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to Joey, even though I did privately, but I do want to apologize to him.
Joey TCAP.
Yeah, because Wes and I were kind of doing like this show kind of thing, and that was not appropriate. I shouldn't be saying things. It was a leaked conversation, so I thought it was private, and I was saying, "Oh, how would you feel since you're saying that I'm related?"
So basically, she's saying, "Well, I didn't know it was recorded," but what she said to Joey was, "So since you're saying I'm related to, I know something about the Gilgo Beach murder, I will say someone came to my DMs and called you a rapist. It was not a hypothetical." She said, and she had a whole story. She had a whole story about how she was going to do it. And it was clear that this was not the first. I mean, obviously it wasn't the first time she had done it because she had done it just a few days earlier talking about her former mod, having proof that girl was a child rapist.
Yes, that's right.
Throws these allegations out left and right. She knows how dangerous it is. All you need is one fucking crazy. And that's the thing about Jessi. Like, it is funny because she's ridiculous, but this bitch is dangerous. And that's, I really need to reiterate that. Like, she is extremely dangerous because all it takes is one fucking nut to believe any of these things that she's saying about, and she will dox you and she will give out your address and your information. She does not, she'll call it snark and she'll say, well, they do it to me. So it's always the finger pointing. So she is a very dangerous person. So like, while it can be entertaining to watch, like, I don't think anything that Jessi does herself is entertaining. She's extremely dangerous.
Yes.
Even worse than Callie. Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To the Gilgo Beach murderer, how would you feel if I called you a rapist? And that wasn't right. And I feel horrible, embarrassed.
You can tell she feels horrible.
To him about it.
She's sorry.
I've apologized. I keep apologizing for it. Definitely not appropriate.
And did you ask him for $50,000?
Yes. Wes told me to.
That sounds about right.
Because he said that he's rich. Yeah, he said that he's rich, and he's like, he's at his lawyer's office right now, so he's rich. He's signing a deal right now, so you should probably ask him for more money.
That is absolutely not true. Why do you try to?
No, it is true. It is true, Chris Hansen, and I would love a polygraph test if you're not gonna, you could write another false check and get me a lie detector test.
All right, why don't you go take a polygraph and let us know how that works out.
Oh,
Anything
no,
else
I need the money for it.
Jessi, anything else you want to say?
No, I think that you have more
Now,
questions.
the whole
for
time
me.
I'm like hovering over the button, ready to pull it because I keep thinking like this is over, right? Like
Yeah.
this is as insane as it's going to get. So this is over. But no, Jessi wasn't done.
Because I know that you have a lot of trolls and people coming into your ear, and this is very disturbing that you don't believe.
I think here's what's disturbing: somebody who makes false allegations to take attention away from real victims. And I've spent an entire career helping real victims, so I'm not going to give you a platform to do that. So Jessi, thanks for being on the show. I appreciate it.
My finger goes back.
No, you're not going because I was fucking raped. So why would I fucking make that up? You're listening to AZ and Theo. That's not right. You have to be an actual journalist and dig into actual information and be ethical.
All right. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. We'll be in touch.
No, I'm not done.
Well, you'll be done when we're done.
That was insane. Yeah. So so that was insane. Johnny said she got them Jorn face titties and she's not fat. Please say she's not fat. I can't go through this again. Johnny, thank you so much. I will be showing that picture again later with the Jorn titties just for you. I know you like that. So after and then Jennifer Black Living Lewis said, what did Chris say after this? And he was just surprised that it went that way, and he was confused because of some of the shit that she was talking about. But I just wanted to get off of it was like 9 a.m. for me, and I had work to do. Jessi's a time burglar, so I really just wanted to get out of there, and I had a meeting or some shit. I don't know. But then I also wanted to like talk with Jules about how fucking nuts that was, because I expected her to be nutty, but I did not expect that. I'd never before or since have had to remove someone from an interview with him. Like, so that was crazy. So when the Chris Hansen video came out, Jules had an idea of, wouldn't it be great if we could get Jessi's live reaction to the exposed video coming out? Because not only was this included with it, but Jessi had been lying for years about this arrest for 1 ounce to 2 ounces to 3 pounds of weed, and how they called her Chicken Little. It was a domestic violence arrest. And we found that and put that in the video too. And Jessi had no idea of what was coming. And so I started doing a show with Jessi just for the purposes so that when the Chris Hansen video came out, her and I could stream to get a live reaction. And so I told Jessi that the video was premiering at like, I don't know, 6 p.m., but it was really fun. And we were going to do a stream to counter program against it. So instead of people going and watching the Chris Hansen video, they were going to come and watch me and Jessi do a show called No Migos. And oops, I was wrong. It was at the wrong time. So Jessi and I, we're going to listen to it next, because if you thought she melted down here, quite possibly the craziest meltdown I've ever heard. We were doing a thing where people were going to be able to pay $3 to say anything they wanted to Jessi, and $5 to ask her a question that she had to answer. And this was all set up specifically for the purposes of everyone watching this video and coming and asking Jessi questions. But before,
she wanted to keep the money too.
She was going to keep a 50. I was donating my half to charity, domestic violence charity, and Jessi wanted her half. There was like $70 in the account sitting there already. You'll see how far we got before the craziest meltdown. But before we do that, I do real quickly want to play one of the Rocket Fuel malt liquor commercials that I had that Jessi believed she thought these were real. So just remember that she thought these were real.
This noofuses, my doofuses. Jessi J sang me with the crazappy taste of the Rocket Fuel malt liquor.
Rocket Fuel has that upstate prison flavor that keeps you ugly all night long.
If you want to get down with the sickness, remember, nothing makes your feet stank
like Rocket Fuel malt liquor. Damn.
Yeah. Thought that was real. Why wouldn't that be real? It's Rocket Fuel malt liquor. That's probably what the black guys in the ghetto were drinking when they her up.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
all-
She still thinks she's getting residuals for it too.
and they said, "This noofus is my doofuses," and they were drinking rocket fuel. So yeah, this is the Nomigos after Hansen blowout. Again, Jessi did not know that the video had already premiered. She did not know that everyone knew about her domestic violence arrest with the cocaine beating, that they knew all the truth about the Corey Lush stuff. She was completely blind. So when she says, 'cause I've heard her say it, my whole family watched the Chris Hansen premiere. She said it was on TV. It was not. She called me like 3 days later claiming that she was hiding in the bushes because the paparazzi was chasing her, that her aunt saw the Chris Hansen video on the news.
On
Like,
TV.
So she claims now that it was on TV. She claims that she watched it with her family. She did not. She had no idea when it was coming on. And I don't believe she's ever watched it because she's afraid to. But all right, so let's get to the Nomigos after Hansen blowout and the craziest meltdown ever.
I'm so excited.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Nomigos episode 2. Jessi was here, and I don't know what happened. It looked like Jessi left. Like Jessi was here, then Jessi was another name, and now Jessi is gone. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Jessi will be back, or maybe that was the end of the show.
Yeah,
maybe that was
Jessi would do that often. She left before the show even started because she saw like people in the chat that she didn't want to be there.
Yeah, they were already saying the bully comments.
You see here, I had a full playlist of stuff to go over. A full, and we get to zero of it. We get to zero.
As far as Nomigos episode 2, God, guys, if you were there for the Chris Hansen video, you probably saw a lot of stuff. You might have some questions for Jessi, so I hope Jessi is back. I mean, that was didn't even make it through the opening song. That's a record. That's a record. So how's everyone doing today? I am that was a pretty interesting premiere. A lot of new faces. Oh, okay. Here's Jessi back. Jessi.
Hey everyone, how are you? How is your night? I hope you're doing well, and we're gonna have some, fun tonight.
Yeah, I was just kind of talking to people about what's going on today. Why we're even streaming, the reason why we're streaming, and
absolutely pop culture. Yeah.
Did you want to talk about the text to Wes that we're doing today? The donations.
Oh, the donations. So you can donate to Wes's PayPal, and he will donate 50% to an organization of his choice.
No, that's how does it work, Jessi? How does the text? What is the whole point?
So you can text a comment, a message for us to read.
Okay, so they can send $3 and then I'm gonna read out the message to you directly that they're saying, and then you said if it's $5 you'll actually reply, and that means a full reply. And you also know you can't leave the show. Like, I mean,
well, no, we didn't agree on $5. I said I wanted more money than
Jessi,
that.
Jessi, we're not going to do this shit now. Stop. Hold on. We're not going to do this now. This has been agreed to. We agreed to it. It's up. Okay, you're not going to try and change it now. $5. You are going to reply, and it's an actual reply. And I have the judges who are set up to make sure that it is a reply, not just some bullshit.
You're
response.
not going to Hollywood.
Now, just so you guys know, 50%, my half of the donations is all going to charity, and I will verify that tonight. That total on Twitter with the screenshot and on my community tab. I want you guys, full transparency where that money goes. Jessi, you said you did not want to donate that.
And then you would use the photoshopped images of me that you've been using with the donation. I donated this amount of money with all the Photoshop stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So like I said, guys, if you do want to make that donation, half of that money is going to charity, and you get say what you need to say. 350 character limit. Make sure you send your. make sure you send your username so I know who the user is. So
John Mayer is a handsome fellow and a great musician.
Jessi, did you want to go through and say hi to everyone?
Oh, this was my favorite part. Making Jessi read the names and then getting mad at her for not wanting to read the names of the bullies was my favorite part.
That's right.
I would also make up names of people who weren't actually there.
Go ahead and
Hello, everyone.
Yourself into. It just doesn't matter what hole you
Just
get
gonna sing along
yourself
with it.
into. You can
Yeah.
put it in my mouth, or you can boogie down south. You can put it in my ass. We'll have to smoke a lot of grass. 'Cause I know it will hurt. So let's numb the pain first. It just doesn't matter what hole you get yourself into.
All right. Stop with whatever dumb shit you were doing. Because
No, what were you talking about? Because you were just playing my song.
I asked you to say hi to everyone. Like, go through the chat and say hi to people.
Hello, everyone.
Do I need to end the stream? Is that what's going on? Like, will you say like go? You're supposed to go in and say hi to people like individually.
I know, but
Hi,
they're
hello.
all like trolls, though. All right,
Jessi, that is
hi, unveiling the masks. Hi, Kim. Hi, Justin's evil twin. Fox says, what? It's like a whole fucking thing. Sally Robot, George Glass, the ghost of Tammy Farmer, Chibo Baggins, Easy Troll, Kim S, lying about the picture when all that shit.
That's not saying
that's for fun. Aaron,
what? No. What? Wait, what?
Aaron
Kim S. Hold on.
Turgy Tiggy, I have you blocked.
Kim S is going to be coming on to a Jessi's World. I'm sure of it.
Thank God.
We haven't had her on in a while. Kim S needs to come back.
She does.
Jesse's gaping baby hole.
Gaping
What?
baby hole.
Gaping baby hole.
Oh, gaping baby hole. What the
like
fuck is that? Wait, is that a good picture of me? Oh, I can't.
Guys, I'm
even
gonna
see.
tell you one time.
sex-
Stop asking for Nuggies. Nuggies is not on this show.
George
Nuggies
Glass.
is on Jesse's World. Nuggies is on Spade in the Shade.
This is
Nuggies
my
is not.
world, so pay attention, folks. George Glass. Jesse.
You see like George Glass like 5 times.
Yeah, all of this stuff is bullying.
So she just noticed that people are using her mugshot as a profile picture. Jessi believed that was never going to be found. She used to brag about it on her live streams. Good luck. My dad had the record sealed. You're never going to find it. Well, when I called and did the Freedom of Information Act request to the Florida whatever station where she was arrested, they told me it was going to be 2 to 3 weeks. And I said, okay, I'm doing this video with Chris Hansen, the guy from To Catch a Predator, the Dateline. She said, I will have it to you. I had that shit in 30 minutes.
Nice.
30 fucking minutes. Just the Hansen name drop did it.
That's so amazing. I didn't know that.
Contract that you said that you would get rid of.
I have moderators.
The Irish fleshlight. No, your moderators don't do anything, and I've been watching you for years, so I know that for a fact.
Well, you couldn't have been watching me
George
for years.
Glass,
You didn't pay attention to any of my content. So
Donde, I thought
that's free. That's freelance.
And Jerron. Hi, Jerron.
So Jordan will be joining us. Joining us a bit later. Theo sometimes.
Honest,
Vast Ravioli. Jesse's arrest record. Duchess.
Arrest record. That is hilarious. I love funny names. You know what I mean?
I mean, so she's piecing it together here, right? Her mugshot's been released. They're talking about her arrest record. This has to be fucking horrifying for her.
Yeah, she's still trying to put on a show.
She's still trying to put on, and guys, it starts off a little slow, but I promise you, as soon as the first question comes, before Jules completely destroys the entire show, destroys. Sweet Jules.
That's the whole thing is I kind of got over with people calling me all these things or whatever. It's more funny now because it's kind of clever, the things that people kind of come up with, or so just like completely deranged. So I don't care. Yeah.
Is that what they're doing? They're just coming up with stuff.
Oh, wait, hold on. This one.
Funny pictures.
Let me see.
Jessi.
It's hilarious.
Pickles.
What is?
Here, it's going to. It's a
She's so
little fast.
flustered.
Let me scroll up.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people here excited about No Migos. That's good to see.
And I just want to say,
Oh, there.
you'll
yeah.
see my playlist here. I'm upset that we never got to man arrested for calling 911 after strip club wouldn't let him bring in kitten.
Oh, damn it.
Right, like that could have been part of it. We never got to it. We never got to it because Jessi melts down. She melts down.
They're using my like the picture of me when I was caught driving around with weed. That's cool.
That's
yeah.
Now,
I'm
is that what
criminal.
happened? Is that what happened?
Yeah, but that's so immature. But let's get to the show.
Actually, you know what? We have our first two.
Westmost, this is your channel, and you will do the things, and you will have the fun and the greatest experience.
We have our first. Jessi, stop. I'm doing a text to Wes. It's our first text to Wes.
Oh, nice.
This one comes from Here to Party, and this is a message. This is a message to you. It's a $3 donation from Mr. Here to Party. Now, Here to Party is really good friends with Mark McGrath, the guy from Sugar Ray.
True story.
Really good friends with Mark McGrath. And the question is, Jessi, why do you beat your boyfriend? That's the comment to you. I guess it's not a question.
I don't. I'm actually a pacifist. So there's my answer for that.
All right, so Here to Party, the answer is Jessi is a pacifist, would never put their hand on anyone. Then we have another one.
And now this is Jules, and Jules is about to destroy the entire stream with this. I should have spaced them apart.
Oh, damn
I should have spaced them apart. And also,
too hard.
You know, they didn't just send me her arrest record. They sent the 911 call transcript, and also the fact that they made her have a psychological exam. She had to have a psych eval immediately. You know, which is not just a normal thing they have you do.
No. Where are those, by the way?
The psych eval?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it's locked away deep in a cellar somewhere. It's like Annabelle, that fucking haunted doll. You don't want to read that psych eval. Can you imagine? You open it and it's just wolf porn and Jesse's sunshine. No, Callie, don't talk about stuff like that. What's wrong with you?
Do you know what reminds me? Because didn't you say that Hughes did something along those lines?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Didn't you say like they put their hands on you or something like that along that? Along those lines? Oh.
No. I said my ex was arrested. My ex-wife was arrested twice for domestic violence. So I really, that it holds a strong place. That's why I'm donating. So my half of donations are going to a local charity that helps with domestic violence.
Ooh,
yeah, and I appreciate that because I went through something really traumatic a couple years ago.
So now Jessi knows that we know her arrest was for domestic violence. So she is about to flip her story right after a video where she falsely accuses a man of rape, and she's called out by Chris Hansen. This just premiered. It just ended 9 minutes before this stream that I'm doing with her. You're about to hear her tell another fucking story, and this is why I say how dangerous she is.
Yes.
So and I was raped and assaulted, and I had to plead plead that I was the perpetrator, and it was like very traumatic for me, but it was mostly like my weed possession and everything, and it was kind of wild, but you know, I went to I got help, and
all right, we have another,
and my friends and then when I was trying
Jessi,
to what,
we have a $5 donation. This one
can you hear me?
Yeah, but you just kept talking, so I know, but you're just going on about nothing.
And therapy.
But that's not. People aren't here to talk about your life coach.
All right.
Like they want
Things
news,
happen.
pop
Move
culture,
on. That's all you
and our
gotta
personal
say.
lives.
You know,
They want
things-
news,
eh,
pop culture.
it-
Another donation. This one comes from very concerned viewer. Can Jessi explain why she lied about the reason behind her arrest? That's as far as we get.
I never lied about anything.
Well,
And
well.
you know, I went to tons of therapy and everything. And you guys love to, you know that women are assaulted and have to deal with the consequences when they have been tortured and gone through so much fucking therapy and everything, and it doesn't fucking matter.
That's the bell. That's the bell.
When I was raped and everything, these times that I've been raped, I want to pretend that didn't fucking happen. That's all. That's fucking all. And I'm sorry that some people want to be like, oh, I'll get the rape kit test. I want to go to no, because I don't want anyone fucking touching me. And Wes, like, if you got fucking raped and then had to have a thing put into your asshole and everything,
What are you talking
wouldn't want to
about?
fucking do it. You're sick. You're sick for wanting women to spread their fucking vaginas to prove that they were assaulted.
Jessi,
That's all.
Oh my god. On a very special Full House. Then she left. So we have another. Jessi, are you still there? Did that count as a reply? Was that your reply to very concerned viewer, Jessi? I mean, Jessi, if you're not here, this is you are breaking the contract. So there was a contract for No Migos, because Jessi didn't believe that I was. Every other time Jessi and I did a stream, I would have Nuggets come on. Nuggets would come on and attack Jessi, and I didn't know how Nuggets got there. It was magic. There was a contract. Now there was a very important sexual harassment clause in there where Jessi could not sexually harass me, and I would constantly have to remind her of the contract. But in the contract, it said if she left the stream, she wasn't going to get paid.
Yes.
And that was the only way I could really guarantee she wouldn't immediately leave the stream, unless Nugget showed up. Then that's fine. I can't fault you. If Nugget shows up and kicks you off, that's fine.
Yeah. Null and void.
He reply? Oh, wait. Mabel said, "You're done, Jessi. You're done." Jessi, wire fraud. Yeah, and anyone who doesn't know, if you're not from this community or you're new to Jessi, there's a man named Lauren Armstrong who was arrested on To Catch a Predator. You know, he's trying to have sex with a child. He has multiple children victims in his past. Jessi believed that she was talking to Lauren at one point. She was calling him daddy. She was sending him nudes, sending him shower videos, and she was trying to make trying to make sexy time with a convicted predator, someone who was on the registered sex offender for life. She was trying to get this man horny, and I just, like, you talk about a sick fucking person.
Yeah, and I heard someone wrote a song about that too.
Did you write that song?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's none of your business.
That's none of your business.
I mean, people are here for a show, Jessi. They don't just want to hear me ramble on about nothing. Can you? The question was, maybe let me read the question again. From very concerned viewer, can Jessi explain why she lied about the reason behind her arrest? And I'm assuming that has something to do with the Hansen video. I not seeing to the mind of very concerned viewer, but it's pretty close to the question that Here to Party, close friend of Mark McGrath, asked. Jessi, I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds to reply, and then I'm gonna boot you, and we're gonna be done with this, and I'll just turn it into a different stream. So can you come back in 10 seconds? Jennifer Lewis, we're going to do that, Lauren, the Jessi Lauren Armstrong calls and videos and stuff. I'm going to do that with Callie here pretty soon, because it's disgusting.
It is really gross.
She believed that it really was Lauren, and Reborn was at one point, because she contacted Reborn because she wanted to be put in contact with Lauren. And I said, "Are you going to do it?" He said, "I thought about it, but I didn't, because I don't want Jessi to go out there and actually have sex with Lauren, and like he would be responsible for that.
Yeah, she would totally.
And she would do it.
She would have done it.
She would absolutely lose her virginity to Lauren because they're both virgins. You can't write wolf porn like that and tell me that you've had sex before. You are a virgin. You would never.
A lot of people here want to ask questions, and I mean, we can watch the Hansen. I could put on the Hansen video if you'd like.
Yeah, Rob Sop, that's real.
Kind of watch it with us.
Rob, that's on the Most Worst channel. I'll link it. That is real. It was a stream I did with Nuggets, but I'm gonna put it out as a standalone. Just Jessi when she thought she was talking to Lauren, she's sending him nudes and the whole crazy thing.
Oh yeah, you'll
Jessi,
see what
back?
she sent him to, and
yeah,
the whole Summer's Eve thing, and I don't know.
Yeah, why would she send him that?
I don't know.
Why would you send him Summer's Eve? And she brags about how much she has to use it. Girl, no. That's not what you don't do that.
No, that's the opposite.
That's
what you do.
You're trying to sell your house, and then you tell the person, I pour Drano down this sink every week. That's not a good thing. Put your Summer's Eve titties unsolicited body away, please. And Lauren is on a monitor. If that really was Lauren, those would get him in so much trouble.
Oh my God, it would. Pickles.
Jessi, I know you're there. This isn't a sleep stream. I need you to answer me, Jessi. Jessi. No, Cookie Whoopie Pie, that's a bully. Guys, there's a lot of bully comments. Moderators, there's bully comments.
Yeah, what's going on, moderators?
Jessi, what are you doing?
Yeah, just doesn't matter what hole you get yourself in.
This is not me playing a recording.
Jesus Christ.
Came back to the stream and she just started singing the Any Hole song.
Jump scare.
Yeah. And I just back off because I want the full crazy to play out.
Into. It just doesn't matter what hole you get yourself into. You can put it in my mouth. You can boogie down on south. You can put it in my ass. We'll have to smoke a lot of grass because I know it will hurt. So let's prevent the pain first. It just doesn't matter what hole you get yourself into.
It was pitchy and all over.
All right, now that was not a response to Very Concerned Viewer, was it? Jessi, please live up to the contract. Very Concerned Viewer asked you. Jessi.
Yeah, that's the No Migos theme song.
Yeah.
She's trying to play it. She's doing her best.
Jessi.
Yeah, Fisher Price, my first keyboard.
Yes.
So everyone, I'm gonna pull Jessi out for a second here. I apologize. There is a breach of contract going on right now. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. If this is your first time at a Most Worst stream, this is not the kind of show I want to put on. This is a bully-free platform. And right now, I feel like the person being bullied is very concerned viewer who had just a simple question. I don't think that is John Legend that was on there, Triggy. I've never heard John Legend sing "You Can Put It in Any Hole You Want" or whatever that song is called. And I apologize.
I don't know all his music though.
T-Spiracy, welcome to the stream. Crime Watch Bailey.
Oh, Crime Watch
Unirad. A lot of new faces here. Salty Robot. No, Salty Robot. This is not a deep fake. This is Jessi.
So there were a lot of people who could not believe that after they watched that Hansen video that Jessi's on the stream with me. Why is Jessi on a stream with you after that Hansen video? This would have been like Onision and Chris just do the stream together.
Yeah, little buddy podcast.
Just palling around, and Onision recorded the theme song like Jessi did the theme song for the expose of herself.
A show called No Migos. But I'm going to go ahead and say if Jessi is not going to participate, is not going to. We got 2 questions in, and already we're at a stalemate. I will be refunding anyone's payment that did come in, and I will have to bring on another host because looks like Jessi just left.
Yeah, Nuggets was in the back waiting.
It looks like Jessi left, but now Jessi is back.
Let's bring on T-Spiracy. Let's bring Jessi back on and see if Jessi is ready to do the show, or if Jessi is going to force me to end No Migos early. Jessi, you're back.
Pickles.
Jessi.
Oh.
Jessi, this is embarrassing.
Not for me.
Not for us.
Guys, I'm gonna play something for a minute here. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna get this figured out. Looks like Jessi just left again. So just give me a quick minute here, and then we will get going. I know I have something around here I can
play some quick.
Jessi, don't talk. Jessi,
she changed her name to Jessi. Don't talk about rape.
Oh, and she changed. That was like Green Frog's little thing at the time. Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever.
And that's her name, Jessi. Don't talk about rape. It's not very catchy. I'll tell you that much.
Don't talk about that.
Jessi.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about rape and everything like that. All that
okay,
stuff
that's
was
a weird
re-traumatizing for
screen name.
Right,
Jessi, don't talk about
no,
rape.
we're not going to talk about rape because unless you want to be sued, because we're not going to fucking talk
Wow,
about that when I
who's
have
gonna
all the
sue me?
experience and everything. No, stop it. We're going to go back to what we were
Jessi,
planning
no
to
one
talk
is
about.
talking. No one is talking
Can you
about.
please be professional? 'Cause
I
you
am
know
trying
exactly
to be.
what you're doing. You're talking
Jessi,
about
I am
all my
nothing
rapes
if
and
not
making fun of it
professional.
and all these
I am not
things and
making
stuff, but just
Jessi.
making fun of me
Jessi,
being raped,
Jessi,
and they know exactly what they're doing.
Jessi.
No,
Jessi.
because AZ had did that. She put
No, let's AZ's here. I don't want to. I will not have
me,
AZ disparaged when they're in my
talking about
chat.
rape, she put a clown
dare you.
sign and said that it was because of it. The clown was two different fucking stories. I know that she has mental issues, and I know that big YouTubers, and plus she has other people against her that have messaged me, and they're like, she sounds fucking manic, and it's. I don't even want to talk about, her family issues, but I'm just saying she has issues. We're going to go back because it's not cool because I like to just chill. Okay. And I don't want this to be a whole drama stream, which you're making it out to be. So let's push forward and let's go back
Jessi, how am I making this a drama stream when you're the one who agreed to do this?
We're talking about
right now
we're talking about what we planned on, honey.
Which was we planned on. You were going to answer questions from the audience. You were the one who came up with this. You were the one who came up with the amounts. You were asked. We are not moving on. We are not moving on until you answer this question. And if not, you're just done. If you're not gonna live up to the contract, you are in breach of contract.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. I never left. I've been here.
You've been here and not answering the very simple question that someone named. Let me get very concerned viewer.
Stop.
I
heard the question.
You heard the question, but you did not answer it, and it was a $5 question.
Because I was raped and I didn't want to talk about my issues, so we're gonna move on from there.
So
you want to keep talking about rape. Yep.
I don't want to talk. No,
that's it. Nope. That's it. Because that's traumatic enough. What I'm dealing with. You're talking about a very serious subject with me.
So
you're talking about.
Yeah, just to be clear, she is no longer talking about Corey Lush. She's claiming the reason why she was arrested for domestic violence, for the cocaine, for the very clear arrest record, 911 transcript, is because her roommate, her boyfriend, sexually assaulted her. So she beat him. And because he had connections, she had to plead out and say that and she had to accept domestic violence charges for fighting him off of her.
Yep.
That's what she's saying.
Jesus Christ.
Also, I didn't know at the time that very concerned viewer was Jules. I had no idea. I had no idea that it was Jules who broke the show.
Yeah, and yeah, Vex the
No,
honey.
we're done.
No.
And I had what?
Vex that when she said like honey.
Honey, yeah, she called me honey bun too. Like she wanted. I think she liked I was mad at her because that did excite her a little bit.
I thought that was Slothcat's pet name.
No, he's Mr. Mancoon now. Please don't dead name him. Just make sure you stay tuned because after this call is my phone call with her directly after the meltdown here. Because I figured this was the last time I would ever talk to Jessi. That the whole thing was just leading up to this. She couldn't let go.
Grand finale.
It was, but she could not let go. And the call after this, it's fucking nuts. And we're going to close out tonight with, right after Jessi had court this past week, she went on TikTok and did like a 2-hour live stream. We're going to play a few minutes of that because she talks about Lauren Armstrong. She talks about Chris Hansen. Yeah, we're going to play a few minutes of that before we close out tonight.
Man, the bitch blocked me.
Yeah,
no.
Yes,
we're
yes,
not
yes,
talking
yes,
about.
yes.
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it because this is actually in our contract. And I asked you,
No.
and I have screenshots where you said you were
people
never
are-
going to talk
people-
about rape and stuff. Nope.
When did we have that conversation where I was like,
Nope.
and I guarantee
Well-
I will never talk about rape. We've never had
All
that
right,
conversation.
so then we're going to have that conversation tonight, I guess, and it's going to be a new part of our
Sure.
our
After the show,
contract.
but for now, per our contract, you are to answer these questions, and they just keep coming in. There's
All right,
there's
but
money
I'm not
coming
going
in.
to discuss anything about rape, though. I'm not
No one's
doing
asking
it. I
you-
know exactly.
let me-
I know
let
exactly
me
what they're
read-
doing. Nope.
Well, I know what
exactly
they're doing. They're
and I'm not
they're reacting to
discussing
the
that.
video that they just watched, and they have questions.
I don't care. I'm not talking about everything that I dealt with. Nope, not doing it.
Jessi,
No.
that's part of your personal
No.
life. People are asking you. People.
No,
look,
I'm
let me
not
read it
talking
again.
about
Very
serious subjects as
read it
fucking
again.
rape and abuse and things that I dealt
Listen,
with.
don't make me press
Being
the horn
hit
again.
and being scratched to death.
No, not you
not
being
doing
hit.
that.
Not, and
No,
that,
nope,
no one's asking
nope,
about you being
nope,
hit. They're asking about the arrest
not
record
talking
and
about it. Nope.
the
because
police. Because I can read the police report.
Yeah,
'Cause I have the police report.
and you know that. Nope, exactly. Because you know
no,
he
I'm-
did it. He did it to himself. And if you're not gonna fucking believe that, that's disgusting. Because you know why? They looked at my fucking fingernails. They looked at my hands. They did all the analyzations and everything. You're fucking ridiculous. See, you just want me to be some monster and everything like
Jessi,
that.
I don't want you to be anything. I'm
no,
reading.
We're friends. We're friends. Why are you doing this?
Well,
right
now you're killing.
No,
the,
because every single we talk every day. You know, why couldn't you bring this up in the past and
you
everything?
told me not to bring anything up. You told me you
Yeah,
didn't
because I
want to
don't
talk
want to talk
about
about
it. So I was
rape.
doing
I
that
don't
for
want to
you.
talk about rape. Do
But
not want
this
to
is
talk
no
about
one's
it.
asked. Let me read the
Nope,
question again. 'Cause
nope,
maybe you
I'm
heard
not,
it wrong.
Nope, I'm not talking
Can
about rape.
Jessi explain why she lied about the reason behind her arrest? See, nowhere on that does it say rape. It says, can Jessi talk about the reason why she lied about the reason behind her arrest? And because you on video you said that you were arrested for 2 ounces to 1 pound to 2 pounds of weed, but then you know the arrest record says otherwise. So people want to know about that. And I think that's a fair question. Because like if you had never mentioned it before, if you never said, look, I was arrested for this and I spent 30 days in and I had 1 to 2 to 8, 9 pounds of weed, and then they find out differently that it was a domestic violence arrest, well, people are going to question your credibility. And if you're not telling the truth about that, then Jessi, what are you telling the truth about? See, that's what people want to know. So you can't get mad at people for wanting to ask questions. And I'll read the question again. This is question 2. Now, actually, this is question 1 because here at a party didn't have a question. It was just more of a direct statement. Why did you hit your boyfriend? And then what very concerned viewer said it, can Jessi explain why she lied about the reason behind her arrest? So neither of those are saying rape. So can you please answer?
She's gonna start
Jessi.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm not playing this game with you. Like as someone who has gone through, and I'm sure a lot of people in the chat have experience with domestic violence. They'd like to know.
Absolutely appalling, and everything that I had to go through, and the therapy and everything. Like I said, it was a setup, and it's not right, and it involved weed, and then they tried to say that I was on heroin and everything, and then when they tested me, they were like, everything doesn't make any sense. But anyway, all I'm going to say is I'm not talking about this anymore. I went through therapy to not talk about it anymore, and I know that it might help other people, and that is going to be my future of helping other people went through my circumstances when I'm ready. Right now, I'm not ready, and right now I don't talk about these things. I don't talk about anything that has to do with my vagina. So
we're not talking about your vagina.
We're not talking about.
No, we're not. No, we are not talking about your.
We're not talking about R-A-P-E.
There are not enough songs about
we
not talking. I
not
agree.
talking
There are not enough
about-
songs about not talking about rape.
Stop.
But we're not. But we're not.
Please,
Like
please stop.
SpongeBob in a Nightgown said, the boyfriend mentioned fighting over narcotics. in the
Jessi.
Yeah, I just smoke weed, so I don't even know.
Okay.
So
could you answer
yeah.
the question?
So
Because you said a lot of stuff. You could
yeah,
have
because
answered.
I don't
The meltdown is coming. You'll know it when you hear it. I won't have to tell you.
accuse people of things and everything, and they could just do that all they want, and that's all I have to say. But I
What
really want to turn
Jessi,
this.
what are you
I want
talking
to turn
about?
this into a positive stream because
This
now
is
you're going off track. Listen, you're going off track. I like
yes,
when we
T-Scarcy,
go back
domestic
to
abuse
Goofy
is
and-
very bad. Hey,
yeah,
Clobber.
exactly, and I
Clobbering
agree.
Just wanna
Thank
stop
you.
and say hello. Don't worry, Jessi. I haven't forgotten about you. I am unhinged.
And
remember?
please forget about me because all he talks about me every single fucking day is about.
I haven't heard him talk about you once. Just to be clear.
Community posts are a thing. I said community posts are a thing. Community posts are a thing.
Jessi. So are you going to answer? Are you going to Jessi? Are you going to answer this question or am I? No, we're not. I'm going to remove you from the stream because you're in breach of contract, and then we're done. No Migos is done.
You're breaching contract. It specifically says no drama and everything, and
Jessi, this is
that's
not
part of the
drama.
contract.
Jessi, when you tell people that they can make donations and ask you questions, and then we get to what we get to
but
we got to.
I don't want to talk about rape, and I don't
you
want to
don't
talk
get
about
to
anymore.
choose.
Then I'm not talking about rape anymore. That's all.
Then leave that part out of whatever you're about to say. But the question
I don't want to talk about rape because you keep wanting talking about rape, and that's not fucking cool.
Where are you getting that from? What I'm asking you?
That's all you want to talk about. Are my rape stories?
No,
and
how many? Now it's multiple.
And then you wonder why I had to go off stream because I had to conduct myself. And now I'm trying to make it like, let's go back to where goofiness and everything because I don't want to talk about rape. I don't want to talk about the past. We're here to focus on the present and future. So you can ask, what is your favorite football team? What is your favorite musician?
My favorite football team is the non-domestic abusers.
That's a real team.
Jessi, but I don't think you can.
People can say whatever they want, but no one has donated this stream, and I told you that they weren't going to.
There are lots of donations. There are lots of donations.
When I try to talk, you talk over me, and it's
very
frustrating.
Are you fucking kidding me? I can't get a word in edgewise. All I'm trying to ask you is
because you want to talk about rape. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about rape and things that I dealt with for years. I don't want to.
No one is. Jessi, they want to know about your.
You're talking in circles now because I'm telling you.
You're the one.
No, I don't want to talk
you
about
could
rape.
have answered.
So
let
the
me give you
next question, if it's about rape and things I dealt with, domestic violence, then I'm not going to discuss.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. Hold on. Let's move on to the next question. And if the next question is related in any way to the Hansen video, I'll end it right now because I'm not.
No, it's
not
even that. It's about anything in the past. Because I imagine going to therapy. Imagine something traumatic that you dealt with and going to therapy and not wanting to talk about it and everything, and then that's all what people want to talk about. And then they're pulling a mugshot from me from a marijuana arrest that had nothing to do with the actual thing.
It was an arrest for domestic violence. It was an arrest for domestic violence. It was in May of 2018.
I have that saved. That's not the mugshot. Yeah, that's a different one.
Well, there's two.
Right, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't.
Well, I mean, it does. I want to make sure.
Abuser.
What?
I'm telling you to stop. Stop and chill the fuck
Well, no,
out.
I'm not the abuser. You must have got us confused. I was never arrested for domestic violence.
We talk every day, and we're supposed to. We're supposed to do
Jessi,
our little thing
and we're
everything.
talking.
But
Jessi,
you're
we're talking now.
But you just want to talk about rape all the time.
That hasn't come out of my mouth once. I don't
even like to say the R word.
You can tell she hates
me by doing this. Just chill the fuck out and let's. I have a bowl filled right now, so I'm gonna smoke this bowl and we can talk about.
You're gonna listen. You're gonna listen. There's another comment. Now this person didn't leave a name. Jessi, are you there?
Yeah, another comment about my rape and
accusing
me of assaulting someone that.
Well, they're not accusing you because that is verified. It was
absolutely. People will accuse me of things they did to me, and people accuse me of what they did to me, and then I want to die because they made me cry and feel like I'm not even alive because they do this to me. And I feel sad, truly. They say awful things, and I say, how are you, a human being? You make me sad, so sad.
Jessi, answer the fucking question. Yeah, answer the question.
I'm not talking about
Oh, this
the
well,
abuse
this,
that
well,
I
this
went
one's
through.
good. This
No,
one isn't.
absolutely.
This one isn't a question.
Nope.
Shut up
No.
for 2 seconds. Seriously, shut the fuck up. How's anyone gonna hear the show if you just
All
keep
right.
running your goddamn mouth? Either answer the questions and listen to the comments that people are making, or I'm ending the stream. I'm not gonna do this.
All right.
Which one are you gonna do?
Be stern and tell me what to do.
She's getting horny.
Oh no.
Jessi, which one are you going to do? Are you going to listen and you're going to respond to the comments like you said you will, or am I kicking you off? Because Nuggies is begging me to join, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, definitely don't stream with a child because that's Chris Hansen
Jesse,
predatory.
are you going? No. Chris Hansen just talked about domestic abuse.
You make Onision look good.
Are you going to answer the questions, and are you going to listen to the comments, or are we done?
I thought we were having Jerome.
Are you going to answer the questions and listen to the comments, or
I don't want to talk about the rape and stuff.
I'm not.
Stuff
That's
that
not
I
what I'm
dealt with.
asking you. That is not what I'm asking you. I'm asking a very simple question.
She still hasn't melted down yet.
It is
by
a
the way.
yes or no.
Yeah, guys.
It is a
because
yes or no. Jesse,
You've not hit the actual meltdown yet. Johnny said Jessi is a Super Bowl halftime show the country wants. I agree, but the problem is that her biggest hit, the "Any Hole You Want" song, I don't know if she can sing that during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't think she'll get away with that one.
I mean, they have relaxed things quite a bit since the Janet Jackson nipple, but I don't think the moo top with the bouncy spread apart titties and her on an exercise ball. I don't know.
That's a whole nother level than.
Yeah, that's different than a Justin Timberlake nip slip. So, but I don't know.
Slip,
you know what? Storyboard it out for me, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
Maybe we'll work.
Maybe.
Acting like Hansen and re-traumatizing me as a woman right now.
Jesse, so that's a no.
Well, no, I'm not gonna. I don't want to talk about my
Okay,
rape.
just say no. It's a no, because I'm asking you a very simple question. Either you're going to do it, what you said you were going to do, and you're going to answer the questions, or you're going to fuck off, and we're done. Because I don't want to stream with someone who's not going to fulfill their promises. You said you're going to do
Right,
this.
because if
you hadn't.
Nuggets was raped,
Stop,
and then
stop.
people had to ask her.
Well, you
ask
have
her
wished
questions.
that Nuggets
So
would
he
be
slid down
sexually
her
assaulted.
pants
You've
and then
wished that
pushed you
Nuggets
down
and
on the
Vex
bed.
and Squeak and
Yeah,
and the
so
little-
that happened to them, and they were forced down on the bed and raped. And then you want to talk about all these stories? All right.
Well, see, the problem is like then when you look
Wow,
at your story,
West Most in a fucking pitch. He likes to talk about rapes.
when you look at your story about
yeah,
Corey
that's
Lush,
exactly what.
Yeah. Well, I
Yep,
mean, look, even
exactly.
Johnny said, "I've had it with Wes always talking about rape."
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I just can't help myself. And Jesse's gonna drop the perfect soundbite for it as part of her meltdown. So, Johnny, but it looks like Johnny's team Jessi now. Yeah, team
Just
Jessi.
wait.
Yeah.
So you're talking. No, I don't want to talk about people because those people make me fucking weak, and it's not fair. You have never been raped, and we've discussed this, and you would have told me. No, you would have told me if you were raped from our conversations. You were never.
What?
And you're treating someone like this is very alarming. Just chill the fuck out, and let's talk about the news stories that I fucking prepared and
Jesse,
everything. We're not talking. I don't want to talk about rapes.
All right,
I don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
talk
kick
about
her.
rapes.
Guys, does anyone have anything they'd like to say before because I'm going to remove Jesse from the stream, and I've got
All right,
someone who would like
can you
to join
fucking
me.
chill, please?
No, I'm not doing this, Jesse. I'm not going to.
I know, but
this
I'll
is something
answer
I do
questions
for
that are not.
enjoyment.
All right, but I'll answer any questions that has nothing to do with my rapes. That's
You don't
all.
get to choose. This isn't. You don't get to go on Jeopardy and they ask you a question. I don't like that question. Give me another one.
Okay,
That's
can
not
I
how it
answer your
works.
question? So, if a man came up to you and overpowered you,
Wait, is this
and then
for-
slid
is
your
this for-
pants down and then put his penis inside of your asshole, and then everyone thought you were lying about it, except for the people in your real life, just online people. So it never happened.
Who are we
Wow,
ta- who are we
Westmost, you were never raped.
What? Who was that in response to?
I'm just saying because these people are vicious and they're bullies, and that's all I need to know is that these people I don't want to be involved with these kinds of people, and but I'll answer any other question. I just don't want to talk about
we're not gonna we're
Thank
not
you,
gonna do
please.
this. We're not gonna do
That's
this.
all
No,
I asked
sorry,
for.
please. We're not gonna do this your way. You and I will give you one
What?
last chance. We're not gonna do this your way. This is not
All
the
right,
Jessie
so
show.
let me answer the question, and then you owe me,
I owe you
your
exactly-
gratitude.
Sure. Are you ready to answer the question?
From very concerned viewer.
From very concerned
Do I need
viewer.
to read it to you again?
No, all I gotta say is that I am sorry, and I
No,
it's not
no,
right.
no, 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 no,
It's not
no,
right. And
no, stop, no, stop. Let me read it. And then you're gonna actually reply to it and not some
but
blanket
that's what I have to
bullshit.
say though. I am sorry.
Stop. How can you don't even know the question? Very concerned viewer said, can Jessi explain? And you're gonna answer, you're gonna actually explain why she lied about the reason behind her arrest. So if you were arrested for domestic violence, okay, in May of 2018, rearrested on August 1st of 2018, the Pinellas County Courthouse.
Yeah, she was arrested twice.
But why did you say that you were arrested for 2 ounces to 1 pound to 2 pounds of weed if that wasn't the case?
Yeah, I gotta say that things are not what they seem, and that's why I have a legal defense and everything that happened. That's all. But I do apologize that I hurt people and
No. You're gonna answer this
say.
direct question. Why did you lie about the reason behind your arrest? Because Steve, you never would have talked about it.
No, because I don't understand because I have memory issues. So that's
No,
all
oh
I
my
have to say.
God. Oh my God. Is that really your answer,
and
Muse?
pineapples.
That cannot be your answer. That is not
I don't know what to say. That
because you can't be adamant. You can't be adamant that someone did something.
I've been hurt.
You cannot be adamant that someone did
from these
something and then say later that you don't have a memory. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I've been hurt and fucked up from these people. No one cares about. No one
But
cares.
how do you know? How do you know if
one
you're telling
cares.
me that you don't have the memory to recall it? So are you making these things up? If you don't remember the reason you were arrested, how can you be sure that Corey Lush did something when you were still
Because
friends in
my
2010?
whole family and friends know. Everyone knows about everything that happened.
My
And
whole
I had-
family. There
I
are
had
people who
in
have
real
convinced
life
their whole
messaging me
families
right
that they're
now
going to
listening
college,
this.
and they're not. There are people who convince their families of lots of things. I could name
No,
lots of.
because fuck you. Fuck you. That's disgusting. I couldn't fucking walk for days. You're disgusting.
Jessi,
no, because
you're the one who brought this up.
You're disgusting. I was a fucking child, and I was a child like fucking Victoria, but I was a little bit. I was younger than her. I know that she's a child, but imagine if she was raped, and then she makes fun of my rapes. That's not fucking funny. That's not fucking cool. This isn't like, I know the whole part of the show was supposed to be fake and everything. I'm sick.
What
I'm
part
sick
of the show
of
was
doing this
supposed to be
character.
fake?
No, I'm sick of
Yeah,
doing
so
this fucking character.
now she's trying to pretend that this was all just a this was just a setup. This was just a scheme.
Yeah.
This was something that her and I were working on, and you are going to hear the meltdown that I thought was the end of my relationship with Jessi.
Yeah.
Please stick around because the call after this, the way it starts, is so what the fuck. I was silent for like a full minute because I just couldn't believe it was going on.
It was a skit scat.
It even worse. Johnny said I can fix her. So Johnny's definitely Team Jessi. He said I can fix her. Johnny, I mean, there's nothing wrong with her. Listen to her.
Yeah.
You just wait for the meltdown and then tell me how easily you'll fix her.
It's a beautiful woman.
No, this is disgusting that because what I went through with my whole family and everything, and that you're just out this for attention and money. She was raped.
I'm paying people money.
She was raped. I love it. I'm West Boston. I love rapes.
Guys, that wasn't me saying that. Just so we're clear, that was Jessi doing an impersonation.
Yeah.
So Jessi, I'm going to ask because people are getting tired of this. So I'm going to give you.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my!
Right. I mean, I almost laughed, but then I was like, I need to let people, just in case anyone thought that was me. Just play it back. You guys could. I'm gonna play it back. You let me know if you can hear my voice or if it's clear that that's Jessi.
Yeah, it didn't sound real.
It did not.
Family and everything, and that you're just out this for attention and money. She was raped.
I'm paying people money.
She was raped. I love it. I'm West Boston. I love rapes.
Guys, that wasn't me saying that. Just so we're clear, that was Jessi doing an impersonation. So Jessi, I'm going to ask because people are getting tired of this. So I'm going to give you one last chance. No, I'm going to give you one last chance.
What I've been through, and I just
guys,
we have a friendship where we can do things together.
And we have a friendship where I can tell you that you're wrong right now, and I'm not going to continue doing this.
I don't care.
Thank you so much.
I want to focus
for
on
joining us. Oh man, it was the second time Jessi got kicked off.
Aw.
Hey Nuggies, how you doing?
Holy shit.
Snuggies.
So I guess so Nugget showed up and saved the day. saved the day after I kicked Jessi off, and then Jessi came back to the stream, told Nuggets to fuck off, and then asked me to call her after. So we are going to now we are going to go to the follow-up call directly after the stream ended, after that fucking meltdown, when I thought I would never talk to Jessi again. But here we go.
Why do they do this to me? 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 They are so mean. I'm the human being. Why? 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 Why do they do this to me? Why do this to me? They are so mean. They are so mean. Why are they so mean to me? And I cry, and I cry, and they say that I cry, and I cry. I cry on the ground. They're mean to me. They're mean to me. I cried by they do that to me. I hurt someone, they did it to me. Why? Why? They
Hello?
want me to die. Why?
Wow.
Why do they do this?
I mean, like, this is crazy, right? But there was like a month earlier, I called Jessi. She cried. She cried, and her dad had to come in and tell her to be quiet because they wanted to sleep. She hung up on me. I called her back, and she answered as her secretary. This is like she's crying. Hangs up. I call her back, and she's like, "This is Jessica. Hi, can I please speak with Jessi? She's in a meeting right now. Who am I speaking with?" And it was like a whole thing. It was a whole fucking thing.
Oh, so good.
But Case said he just hit the golden buzzer. He likes the "Why Do I Cry" song.
Oh yeah.
Why do they do this to me?
Like, do you remember Spaceballs? When the prince, nobody knows the trouble I see.
But like, she knows she answered the phone, right? But she's gonna pretend like she didn't know that I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Why do you do this? And I tried all time.
Jessi. Jessi. I waited a minute and 52 seconds before I said Jessi, stop playing games. All right, I'm gonna hang up. We'll talk tomorrow. You wanted me to talk to you. Now you're singing and playing games.
Hello?
Don't Jessi, stop.
And you know what I kind of think? Like,
right?
The way that she was singing it and it was just going dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. Why? That's some sort of baiting that she's trying to do to you, and that's really sick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she did message some people on TikTok the night before court and asked them to please tell her story for her because she would be ending her life the next day.
Yep.
And she didn't want to go to the other side with people believing all these horrible things about her. But I mean, I'm this like I waited a full 2 minutes before I even said anything. You're acting like you can't hear me. Jessi.
You're friends with a child, and what you did to me, you were playing like a whole show about me and everything. That is bullying. And then you're like, you know you're a fucking fraud and saying
I never,
anti-bullying is
Jessi,
bullshit.
Pickle, Jessi
all you
Jean.
do is
When did I
bully
say
people.
that to you?
No, Jesse's world and everything, and then making me look fat and huge and ugly.
No, okay, well
you're a
that's
bully.
no, Jessi.
Why don't-
The only
why-
reason that
but
became a Jessi's
no,
world is because you weren't
you're a
there.
40-something-year-old man. You're a 40-something-year-old man, and clobbering Tom's like 38 or whatever.
Okay.
Why don't you get mental health?
I have mental health.
Why? I don't fucking get it.
Why?
See, I can hit you back.
No, listen. You
I
need
don't
to,
fucking get it. You don't think you need it, or
no,
what?
I have plenty of mental health.
No, you need to get mental help. HELP, not help, not HEALTH.
Nice.
Mental help. Help.
Yeah.
You need somebody help.
Not just any.
Not just
Yeah, see, we'll just sing.
Psychiatrist. Help. Yeah, no, something is like mentally wrong with you where you do these things. I don't deserve what you fucking have been doing to me.
Oh,
And-
Jessi, now it sounds like you're gonna cry. Why are
No,
you gonna
because
cry?
Are you crying,
attack
Jessi?
women.
Don't cry.
I don't attack women.
never
I
put my
don't
hands on
attack
someone
women.
Since I was 17 years old. And you don't believe shit.
What are you
which
talking
isn't
about?
Fucking fair.
Wait, what happened when you were 17?
That's the last time I put my hands on someone that I actually hit.
What happened?
So you don't believe that. You're all fucking bullshit. You have a tiny dick, and that is why you use a photo. You say, oh, the photo wasn't me.
Yeah.
Use the huge dick because you have a tiny dick.
I do.
Goodbye.
Jessi, we need to talk about No Migos.
Yeah, we have to discuss No Migos. What's the future?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Season 2.
Jessi, you lied to me. You lied to me.
No. Why are you doing this to me? I don't fucking understand.
Why are you
Something
fake
is
crying
missing.
to me? Jessi, are you fake crying?
Something is
Why are you
missing.
fake crying?
This makes me wrong with you. I don't understand.
All right, I can't hear you. I can't.
Please, Wes, please get mental help, please. I moved on from the past. I'm not talking about the past at all.
I want to know why you
It's not my
lied to
therapist.
me. I want to
My
know why you.
therapist said not talk about the past. My therapist said just leave it behind. Do not talk about the past.
As of tonight.
and move
But
forward.
those who do
And
not
that is
learn
what
from the
I'm
past
doing.
are doomed to
So you
repeat
have an
those same
issue-
mistakes.
Oh, wow, that
You
was
have an issue
prophetic.
With,
Wow.
me being fucking accused of shit,
What?
and because
What?
they said, oh, it's revolving around bees, and I was accused of domestic violence. Exactly.
Well, no.
Case, the only good Ed Gain. Oh wait, was that Ed Gain or John Wayne Gacy? From the dude who played the fat guy in Teen Wolf. If you know what the fuck I'm talking about. He's on the basketball team. He played either Ed Gein or John Wayne Gacy, and it's a good movie. You know
Charlie
who I'm talking-
Hunnam?
Is that his? Hold on. Was he the fat guy in Teen Wolf? Not MTV Teen Wolf. I'm talking Michael J. Fox Teen Wolf.
Oh, I don't know, but
And the-
I know
and the-
that Charlie
Hold
Hunnam
on.
is Ed
I'm
Gein.
gonna feed you the line. No. This is older. I'm gonna feed you the line. Shoot it, fat boy. And then he shoots it, and guess what? He makes the basket.
And everybody claps.
Well, and then the team goes on a romp because Michael J. Fox refuses to turn into the wolf. He's going to play as just a white guy.
Rested for.
Good thing Jess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please go back.
Yeah, we got to go back. Excuse me for my Teen Wolf discussion.
Exactly.
Well, no, arrested for.
No, because you know what? Because Muse would have attacked you, and then you were sexually trafficking her.
Yeah, she
and
did
then
say that.
so suppose Muse did that to you,
Mhm.
and then you were online known as a sex trafficker.
Yeah, that
You
would
were
be
known
shitty.
as a sex. No, it's the same exact motherfucker.
Well, no, but I had proof that didn't happen. That's why I didn't get arrested for it. Remember, the police were there. Yeah.
It's just a normal phone call.
The police were there, and I showed them receipts.
All right, I'm done. Because
No,
she-
stop. You're not going to keep hanging up.
No,
You wanted to
if
talk.
If she accused you of stuff, and then people, no, because I wish that she accused you. I
She
wish
did.
that she got away with it.
Because then you will see what I'm going through. You're disgusting.
Jessi,
And
Jean, stop it. No, stop it. You wanted to talk about No Migos.
Find you and dump you into a ditch, and then you're buried alive.
You mean like the Gilgo Beach murders?
Oh
no! Holy shit!
Oh no!
You are a rape apologist.
Jessi, I'm not a rape apologist. Stop.
Yes,
You need to stop.
You are.
Listen.
Yep.
You
Bye.
need to stop. You need to. What?
You are a rape apologist. That's all. That never happened.
Jessi, you need to stop hanging up on me because I'm not going to call you back, and you wanted to talk.
Yeah.
No, listen to me. No, now listen. You've done your thing. Hey, you've done your thing. You've done your little song and dance and hung up, but you need to stop because you're.
Oh no, pickles.
I don't want to talk about my rape.
Okay, I don't want you to keep hanging up on me because it's upsetting to me. I'm gonna add that to the contract. Look, you're gonna need to cry a little bit clearer. Can you try that again?
You don't care about women.
I care about women.
3 women.
No,
Yeah, 3 women.
I care about women very much.
Person. You never pray is someone who cares about women. You don't.
What? Care about women. 3 women.
And then when I'm crying.
What? Jessi. What's going on, champ? Why are you? Tell me what's going on. Yeah. Tell me what's going on.
Come on, let the sun shine in.
It's so horrible.
Jessi, we can't work through things.
Involved with a child.
Jessi, I can't hear you. Am I on speakerphone?
Years old. That was 19 years old a year months ago. You're involved with a child. It's disgusting, and all you do is make fun of me and my old
Here's the
content
thing.
and everything. You won't let me move forward because all you want to do is make fun of my old content.
Come on, sport. You know that's not true.
Disorder, and you don't fix it. You're like
Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. No one cared about that.
Mental disorder. You have mental disorder. Big nuggets.
Yeah, I would definitely say no. You with the mental disorder. The problem is she's like real close to horny level.
That's true. That like I had to tread really carefully with how I talked to her. Like if I got too upset with her for this kind of shit, she would get horny.
Yeah.
So it's walking a tightrope of disgusting horniness and lopsided breeds. Mabel said, "Seeing Jessi's mugshot is the cleanest, best pleasure." It really. Which one do you like? Do you like number 1, the sad doe eyes, or do you like Aunt Mabel in a body cam video, and she's threatening everyone that she's going to get their jobs, and she asks each of them for their badge number 12 times?
Well, definitely Mabel here.
Aunt Mabel or Little Red Riding Hood. It was her first time being arrested for domestic violence.
Oops, I can't even put a cuff on. It won't fit on my little finger.
No, I'm not doing it because you're involved with a child and it makes me disgusted. Bye.
Bye forever.
Call her back.
Hello?
Hi.
Are you ready to stop playing games?
With my heart.
Yeah, I mean, I would like my payment. I don't want to talk.
No. Are you ready to stop playing games?
No, I don't want to talk about rape.
We're not talking about that, Jessi. I want to talk about why you keep playing games and hanging up the phone. Like I don't have a lot of things going on. I took time out to set time aside for you, and you play games. You hung up 20 times and answered each time I called you.
You're being aggressive.
No, I am being aggressive because you wasted my time. You're being a time vampire. You are sucking the time right out of me. And we only have so many minutes we're going to live in a lifetime. And how many of them have been wasted since July calling you back because you keep hanging up? You left that stream again and left me no choice again but to bring Nuggies on. I'm talking. You will not waste any more of my time.
kicked
All the
me-
time.
you
Listen,
kicked me
all the
out of
time
the
you
thing.
could have been talking, you wasted hanging up on me.
So the call coming up in 3 minutes. This is the next day, and after Jessi put some wild ass shit on her community tab, calling more people predators. I told her that I needed to end No Migos. Like I wasn't willing to continue the troll, even though she demanded that the troll go on. I told her I needed to end it, and that call, I believe that is the call where her parents, like where her mom comes in at the end.
This is enough.
And I try and get her mom to talk about the Chris Hansen video. She's like, my mom doesn't even care about that.
You kicked me out. You kicked me out.
I
the
kicked you
stream.
out.
I was
Why?
talking and I was talking and I didn't even realize till like 2 minutes after, and I was like,
Now that's hilarious.
I realized.
That should tell you how
So-
much you run your fucking mouth that you were gone 2 minutes and didn't know.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk about rape. And
You
stuff.
don't get to this. No one was talking about rape. They were talking about your arrest.
No, I don't want to know. That's the whole thing. Is I do not want to talk about my past and rape and stuff. And other people, there are people in the community that want me to move forward. And they
Who are
say,
them?
"You
Name
can get
name
past
3
this."
people that have told you they want you to move forward, other than Mark's the noob. More
No,
like
there
Mark's
are-
the boob.
There are.
Not a
Ayo.
breed.
Yeah, not a breed.
Who? Name
There are
them. Name
There
them.
are 2 channels that have messaged me asking me if I'm okay, and I got a donation for $25.
From who?
But I won't say who. They gave me a message on my Cash App.
And even if you go to places like the temple today, they talk about how it makes their stomach turn to hear how I talk to Jessi, how I treated Jessi.
Really?
And if someone says, "Oh yeah, but do you know she falsely accuses people of rape and child, like all this other stuff," they go, "Yeah, but that's no way to treat a lady or
A
whatever."
lady.
Well, because they think she's a cute girl, so
Of course.
I'm the asshole. Yeah, one guy actually said it made his stomach turn to hear how I talk to this girl. His stomach turn.
Yeah, and then also there'll be people in the comments be like, "Hey, so where are these
nudes?
These nudes that you keep talking about?"
They email me. Even today, I get emails from people who ask me if I know they're dry bag. Hey, do you know where I can get those nudes? I'd love to see them. If you have them, I'd like to take a look. No, why would I have them? And then why would I send them to you?
Exactly. It's disgusting.
What's wrong with you? And also, they don't look good. Go on the internet and look up tits if you want to see them. They're normally symmetrical.
Things are usually in the right place.
Right? I mean, if that's your thing, you like seeing them where they're just like swinging all down and crazy, then absolutely go talk to Jessi. She will send them to you. You don't even have to ask. She'll just send them.
Yeah.
Saying a very nice message, and it kind of helps me calm me down.
They said it's
And
fine that you
then I
falsely accuse
messaged
people
someone
and lied
else,
about your arrest. Here, have some money.
and I messaged faceless man.
You can tell she's upset.
Yeah. So
My
I'm
face was saying no, but the police were saying yeah.
Nice Euro callback.
Abused and everything is not okay.
You don't know anything
I'm
about
not
what
doing-
I've gone through.
No, you don't know what it's like to be accused of being fucking raped and accused.
Being accused of being raped.
What?
Being accused of being raped? What?
Because you don't know what it's like and you accuse people.
I've been accused of human trafficking.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, and that is a true story for anyone who doesn't know. That's how I started working with Chris Hansen. There is a munchy lolcow who used to go by Muse. She changed her name 50 times since, like Jessi did. But yeah, she pretended she was like basically on her deathbed, and I helped this person out. And when she left, she accused me of human trafficking. I mean, it fell apart. It was hilarious how poorly she did. But yeah, and she claimed to have 50 different elements, and she's still doing it today. It's pretty hilarious.
Nope. No, you never was.
What's up, Lord Tebow Baggins?
Hey.
And this is why. No, you're a fucking liar.
You need to chill out and listen
No,
to
see,
some
here's the
good
difference
music.
between you and I. When
You
I
don't
say
need to
something
listen
happened,
to
like
music.
that news
So
call, I had
why
a
are
police
you
report.
doing
I
it
had the
again every
911
time
call.
every time I'm like looking at it and I don't see it?
What?
And I'm like, dude,
What are you looking at? My picture.
I want a payment sent to me because I am traumatized. That's all. I have
There
to
is
say.
no traumatization
No, you love
clause.
traumatizing women.
There is no
There's
traumatization.
no traumatizing woman. He loves traumatizing woman. La 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 la. Traumatizing woman.
This was not your best song. So do you want to hear me end No Migos, or do you want to go directly to Jessi admitting everything was a lie? Me ending No Migos is about 13 minutes, and then Jessi admitting everything was a lie is 18 minutes. I don't know if it's getting late for you, but I'm good.
No, I'm good, honestly.
Okay, so let's listen to me and No Migos.
Yeah.
Effectivity said Jessi was vaccinated with the phonograph needle. That's because she's so musical.
Yes.
That's one of her instruments, her blood.
One of my
Do you remember I asked Jessi several times to name the 12 instruments she played, and she can't even think of 12 instruments. One of the instruments was songwriting.
Yeah.
Wood instruments, songwriting, composing.
Voices.
I can do this. Okay, finger snapping. Okay, that's 2.
Yeah,
all right.
My tongue.
Oh shit! You can do the African click tongue thing.
Yeah.
All right, that's 3 instruments just right there.
Boom.
All right. So this is me ending No Migos the next day. I'm very upset with Jessi, and I posted on my community tab that due to her actions, I can no longer work with her, and she immediately wanted to get on a call. Hello.
Hey, can you do me a favor and take down your the thumbnail of my mugshot and stuff? But also, we're really excited for tomorrow. I was just talking to people because like people are messaging me and they're like, "No, don't tell me it's canceled." I said, "Don't worry, it's not. We just had like a little disagreement, and I wasn't listening to him when he wanted to. And he got frustrated, so he made that post. But we'll be live tomorrow night."
We're not
and then someone asked me, like, "What are we talking about? What time?" And I said maybe around like 8 or 9 o'clock. But some PCAP channels were messaging me, and I was like, because I have you blocked, so I couldn't see your post, but people were sending it to me.
Well, I sent it to you. I sent it to you as soon as I posted
once,
it.
and I don't have. I have you blocked. So
I sent it to you as soon as I posted it. And said,
you did?
Yes, I sent you the link and said.
Oh, I didn't open that up. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about me. I mean, I thought like something else. I was confused. But yeah. So please take that down. So anyway, if you don't want to talk about like all that boring stuff, then we should talk about conspiracies because a lot of people like that. And then we can discuss exactly which conspiracies that we both know that kind of like wild and maybe have different opinions about or whatever, because there are some things like, I don't know, I watch like Mandela Effect stuff and everything, which is kind of wild, but if we both come up with like maybe 4 or 5.
Jessi, stop
Hold
now.
on.
No, I'm not going to stop. No, Jessi, I'm going to hang up again.
Okay, so
I'm going to hang up again.
That's all
and
I
we're not. No, listen to what I'm saying. The only way I will do the show is if you do it in the format. Oh, that's right. So I told Jessi the only way that we would be able to continue doing No Migos is if it was going to be people asking questions and her answering them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew that's the only thing anyone gave a shit about, right?
Right.
Was her actually, people wanted to ask her why she's such a piece of shit. And that would be the only way I would do another show. Otherwise, I wasn't doing it. And she just didn't understand that. That I agreed to.
I said that I would, and then you made that post.
Jessi, you say a lot of things. Listen to me.
I agreed. As soon as we hung up, I messaged you and I said, "I'll do whatever you want."
But you won't.
And then you never responded.
But you won't do that. You'll lie to me. You lie to me, and you tell me that you're going to do things that you don't do. You don't do them.
No. I'm going to do
Jessi, you told me that you were going to do that yesterday. I'm just going to let it roll off my back. I got thick skin, and then as soon as we get in there, you get one question that gets. What?
Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm sorry. You're right. I should just handle it.
I know I'm right. I'm constantly right with you. I'm constantly right with you, and I get rewarded by you stealing my time.
All right. So then we'll do that. Then I'm sorry for making you think that we weren't going to do that, but we are. So, do you want to do it? Other
Stop
than that,
talking.
What,
Stop
do you want to
talking.
pick like 5?
Stop talking. Say excuse me.
She burped. She's not like she didn't.
She's so
Excuse me, can I talk?
No.
What?
Did you just burp?
No.
Oh, all right.
I'm walking around outside.
Okay. So I will do.
That's so weird. It's so gross that you think that I do that. Like
You
all
burp
the time.
all the
It's just like
time.
past
You
practice.
burp all the time and don't say excuse me.
Oh, dear.
It's
That
gross.
is such an exaggeration, Wes.
She thinks it's cute.
Yeah. Right.
You're
Like,
doing
All right,
it-
so I'm gonna do what
Hey,
you want me
this
to
is
do.
less than this is like 12 hours after the meltdown the night before. The why do they, her suicide baiting me even during after that call with tons of messages. And here she is, she's horny again. She wants to do no migos again. And I'm telling her we're not doing shit. And she's like, okay, so what time tomorrow? Okay, great. What time will I see you there?
Yes, she's just doing her little manic pixie dream girl.
That's all it is. She's just my little cutie pickles.
Not like
and
other
then-
girls.
And then, guys, coming up after this, I do get Jessi to admit everything. I believe it's the first time Jessi's actually told the truth in her life. And then you'll hear what she did immediately after. You're doing it again. You're just making a bunch of random noises, and you're not listening to me. So you can't be telling me that you're gonna
No, I'm listening.
You can't tell me that you're gonna do what I want you to do when you have no idea what I'm about to say, what's about to come out of my mouth. Stop anticipating what's about to happen or what I'm gonna say because you have
All
no
right, I'll do
idea.
it though.
You'll do what?
I'll do what you want.
Which is what? What do I want?
You want me to respond to people and respond and be quiet.
Not be quiet. I want you to be quiet when people are talking, when I'm talking, but this is going to be it's going to be a question and answer format where people are going to make donations to ask you questions, and I'm not going to read them out. I'm going to enter them into my module, and the robot's going to read them out. That way you can't just talk over it.
The robot.
What?
I am a robot. Thank you for the donation. Suck my dick.
I'm going to have the robot read it out. And that way you can't just.
Okay, sounds good.
You are talking over me.
Yeah.
And you will get $0 if you leave the stream. You will get nothing.
I want them.
No, you don't. Jessi, if you worked at, let's pretend you had a job. Okay, we're in a wild fantasy land with unicorns and flying pigs, and you have a 9 to 5. Okay.
Wow.
And you
imagine.
your schedule to work 8 to 4, and you go in at 8, and you start screaming at your boss. And you're talking over people, and you're acting a fool, and then your ass gets shit canned. Do you say, well, I want my full day's work because I showed up and told my boss to eat a bag of dicks and then sent my nudes to everyone? No, you don't get paid for not doing the job. Your job last night, a very simple job. It was a very simple job that you had last night to be on this stream and to answer questions.
Yeah.
And you didn't do that.
Because people are talking about my past, which I don't want to talk about, and people should respect that.
Jessi, okay, stop.
You care about
how did we go from you saying, okay, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have people ask me
But
questions?
I already answered all those questions. Why
You
would
answered
they
no
do it?
questions.
That's
0.
what people do.
Bring up the past.
Like nuggets. I mean, Victoria. Sorry, I can't stand calling her that. But she's so mentally ill that
Stop,
she's been following
stop,
me this entire
stop,
time. And I
stop
can't
talking,
speak, and
stop
now
talking,
I feel like TCAP.
stop talking. I'm not gonna do this with you. That's why I put up the thing saying that I was done. Why are you calling
No,
me?
we're not done, and I already told people that we're not.
No, well, now, Jessi, now this
and
sounds just
I
like
already
July
said-
again. It's decided I'm done.
We're not.
Hey, can you respect
I
my
told people
boundaries?
he must have- he wants
Can you respect
name
my
and
boundaries when
everything.
I'm telling you that I'm done? If I say that I'm done, it means that I'm done. Okay, this
done.
isn't Largo,
Well,
Florida.
we're
You
not-
can't just do
we're not
whatever you
actually
want to
done,
me.
though, but-
No,
I know,
listen.
well, we're not actually done. So tomorrow we're going to do what we planned.
No. The plan is. The plan
Yeah,
is.
I already heard you.
What?
Okay, I already heard you, and I agree.
How can you? Okay, so someone makes a donation, and they say, Jessi.
No, we already went through. talked about it yesterday. We talked about it earlier,
No,
and I
this
agree.
is why I'm done.
I will respond.
This is why I'm done. What, you won't respond?
No, I said I will.
Okay, well then let's role play that because I want to see that you can do it. Let's pretend that some concerned viewer is here right now, and they say, Jessi, I would like you to explain why you lied about your arrest. Now, if some concerned viewer was here right now, what would your response be?
I shouldn't have done that after being like to shut in and keep things private. I apologize. And then the next donation.
That's not an answer,
Jessi.
Jessi, that's not an answer.
That's how I feel. What are you talking about? That's the truth, and that's how I feel. So that doesn't make any
Jessi,
sense.
what was the question that you were asked? So we got about 4 minutes left on this one. So on the next call, just a little background. In between this call and the next call, Jessi would go on her community tab and accuse the man that she committed domestic violence against of sexual assault.
Yes.
And so I knew his name. I knew her victim's actual name. So I just let Jessi know, hey, your victim, Ed, reached out. He heard what you've been saying about him, and he's going to sit down with Chris Hansen. And that leads to the next call. So keep watching for that because her reaction is very telling. And a Cookie Whoopie Pie left a bully comment here. The Coke bloat is doing her no favors.
Ching.
Yeah, it's a weak one, but
there we go.
I'm gonna give you 2 for that.
I just answered the fucking question.
What was the question? Stop it. What was the question?
I should not have lied about that.
So this is why I put out this is why I made the post. This is why I made the post. Because I'm done with this shit. You can't explain if you can't explain it to me. Shut the fuck up.
That's it. I'm so confused.
If you can't answer me, how are you going to do it on a stream with 100+ people there?
I just fucking did.
You did not. And keep cursing at me and see how that ends for you.
Did we lose connection? Is that why? I said that I am sorry that I lied and I'm traumatized and I like to keep things private. That's why.
Okay, so then so you can't do this because you can't say let's talk about my we're going to talk about our personal lives, but I need to keep that the story that I've been telling for you had no problem telling the story before. That's what people are going to say. You had shut the fuck up. You had no problem telling the story before. Why do you have a problem telling it now? You had no problem talking about it on various live streams.
I meditate. I have my That's it.
That's your one warning. That's your one warning. If you talk, I'm gonna hang up, and I'm not calling you back. You are non-monetizable. If there was a Q rating attached to you, it would be like a 200 credit score.
Damn.
The only way you are going to make any money on YouTube, the only way is to cash in on what you have right now, which is people who know who you are and they want to roast you. They want to talk shit to you. They want to hear you answer the things that you've said and done. If you're unwilling to do that, I don't have time for you. My time is very valuable. My time is very valuable. I am not going to waste it with you sitting on the stream so that we can talk about things that I can talk about with anyone else. We have a horrible rapport. You don't listen. You make jokes that don't make sense. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So Nomigos has to be done.
No, I agree. It's not done.
You agree it's not done?
She agrees it's not done.
And then that turns me on. Why don't you write a script for me?
I don't write wolf porn.
Ooh.
So that's not going to work. But here's what I'll do.
I don't either, but
here's what I'll do.
I don't either, but can you
No, here's what I'm going to do.
I gotta get from.
What?
Here's them all.
Want dinner?
Yeah, she'll eat in a little bit. But yeah, just in a little bit, Mr. Moore. Can you heat up a vegetarian hot pocket? Is that what you're eating right now?
All right, stop. No, he's being annoying.
No, what I was saying is, if you watched the Hansen video last night, there were a lot of things brought up, and for whatever reason, are they talking? For whatever reason, your daughter doesn't want to talk about it, but I think these things should be discussed.
You're not even talking. All right. So anyway.
Well, no, let's talk. Can I talk? Is that your mom or your dad? Can I talk to them, please? Can I talk? Can I speak with you, please?
No.
Give me the phone. Let me talk to him. What does he say? Who is Hansen? What's going on?
Is that Mima?
Yeah, it was Mima. Before we go to the next to Jessi admitting everything after I did let her know, because I wasn't gonna let her just accuse this man of sexual assault a day after getting called out for accusing someone else of it. Before we do that, I do want to play this video about Jessi being a wolf fucker, animated by Mr. Mancoon, formerly the artist formerly known as Slothcat Animations.
She gets no pity cause she is a liar. Steam from her mom's house, lungs are on fire. Do, 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 do. Nobody wants her, men run and hide. But with them boobies, cleavage wider divide. Do, 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 do. Her vibe can't be found. She's got a 9 o'clock curfew too. Mouth makes dumb sounds. She can't draw a crowd, but she's horny for straddle that ball. I hope that she falls. She's just a fox and will dox you. Mouth is agape. I need some duct tape, cause she's trying to fuck wolf fucker.
I think that's one of my favorites. My favorites I wrote during the Jessi era. I think
It's so good.
horny for. I also really like Little Red Riding Hood.
That was fun.
And you did such a good job recording that.
Oh, thanks. I'm too Disney.
That was going to be my next thing. I'd like it if you sound a little bit more like Downtown Sasquatch, the band from Degrassi with Spinner, Craig, Drake.
No, that's not me. She sounds too Disney.
Yeah. Well, Jessi said when Arista, and you know what? We'll cover it in this. It gets covered in this call. So let's just get right to it.
Nice.
You think you can make these slanderous claims about me? You have another thing coming, sir. You're a fraud. You're a con. You owe people money. False checks for a fucking vote. You have another thing coming, sir.
On September 16th, 2022, Jessi lied to me for the final time. She posted the uncut Chris Hansen interview on her channel after being warned not to do that in August. When I asked her about it, she lied and tried to make excuses.
Hey, what's up?
I don't understand why you think this is a game. That is stealing my copywritten. Shut up. That is not yours. That is not yours. It has been uploaded.
I recorded it.
It doesn't matter, idiot. It's mine. If you record something off TV, is it yours?
No, it's recording.
You record. Listen to me. That is my copy. That is our copywritten material. That belongs to Chris Hansen.
Yeah, but it's unlisted,
I will contact the lawyers right now. Do not test me. Stop telling me to chill out. That is not your content. You cannot steal our content and upload it to your channel. Take it down.
No, I didn't upload it to my channel. It was unlisted. So
take it down. Take it down now. Take it down. Listen to me.
It has been down, you mental case.
No.
It has been.
Listen to me.
Your mental.
Delete it. Delete it.
It's been down for several minutes, you mental case. Goodbye, you mental case.
Jessi, listen to me. So she kept uploading it, and then she would just unlist it and tell me that she deleted it. While also posting these things about Ed. So I just got so fed up.
I took it down minutes ago.
Jessi,
Bye.
listen to me.
Jessi did not take the video down. She privated the video just like she did in August but kept lying that she deleted it. She was defiant. She thought this was a game. Thought it was a joke. She did not laugh when I told her I had been in contact with her domestic violence victim. I told her he was interested in telling his story after her new accusations. Listen closely because this is probably the most honest Jessi has ever been in her life. She is a lying piece of shit.
Yes, Jessi.
Please don't do this to me.
I've heard the fake cry before, Jessi, and I'm
freaking out. I don't want you talking to people. Can you fucking not talk about people in my life? Just leave me.
No. I've fallen for this.
I took the video again. What else do you want? Why are you doing this to me?
I could go through.
No, you fucking lied. You said that if I took the video down, that you said that would be the end, and you lied.
It still says private. It still says private.
No, I took a fucking screenshot for you.
This video right here on screen.
Mm-hmm.
This is a skit she made a year before. This is her packing to move to my house.
That's what I was gonna ask. Isn't? I knew that was possibly one of them.
Yeah, this is her packing her bag to move to my house and live in my closet.
She looks just like Muse.
She does.
The video is not up on my end. It's not fucking there. So refresh your fucking page.
Hey, stop yelling at me. I'm trying to talk to you.
Refresh your page. Refresh your page.
Stop yelling at me.
No, because I deleted the fucking video. Wes, what do you want me to do? Because I looked at the fucking YouTube thing and it's not there.
Listen,
I hit delete and I look on my end.
Listen to me.
On my end, it doesn't show up. So what do you want me to do? On my end, it doesn't show up because I can't delete something that I already hit delete on.
Listen to me. I can't help if
No,
Ed reached
please,
out.
just don't talk to people. Why would you do this to me? I thought we were friends. You literally are ruining my life.
My friends
for no
don't lie to me.
fucking reason.
I'm not for no.
Please
Jesse, stop
doing
it.
this.
Stop
Please
it.
stop doing
If
this
you
to
hang
me.
up,
Just
this is
stop
going to
it.
end poorly for you. If you hang up, this is going to end poorly for you.
What are you doing to me?
I can't help it if Ed reached out. Ed reached out and wanted to talk, and I spared you on this because I thought we were friends. But my friends don't lie to me.
That's all I fucking want.
My friends don't lie to me. My friends don't take advantage of me and put up a video after I tell them not to, and then act like I made it, that I said it was okay. My friends don't do that to me. My friends don't lie to me that they were that when they've been victimizing people, when I've been a victim of domestic violence, my friends don't lie to me when they go around domestic violencing people.
It's a verb.
My friends don't call people mental patients when they themselves had to have a mental evaluation to see if they could stand trial for their own crimes. So maybe I should talk to Ed because you're accusing Ed now of sexually assaulting you, and that's why you hit him. So let Ed tell his side.
We're not going to talk about anything anymore, Wes. Okay, is that what you want? I deleted the videos. That's all. That's it.
What are you talking about?
That's it. So the video's deleted. What else do you want from me? Why are you doing this?
I want you to tell me why you keep lying to me. That's what I want.
Because I have a problem. I'm sorry.
What is your problem?
A lying problem. I lie to you, and I shouldn't.
You don't lie to me. You lie to who? Everyone.
Oh, everyone. Yeah.
Everyone. You're a fucking liar.
Can you simulate going to the bathroom?
Probably. Yeah, I think she was probably pooping on the floor like Muse did at that one person's house.
Oh yeah, when you poop on the floor,
clean it up.
Clean it up.
I'm a fucking liar.
You see, I can tell it's a joke to you. You know who won't think it's a joke? Ed.
No.
Because you
I'm
lied
not.
about Ed last night. So let's call Ed. Let's
No,
see if
I
he
don't
thinks the
fucking-
funny voices. Let's see if he thinks it's all a big fucking joke.
Can you please not do this to me? What else do you want? What can I do?
What I
for you
want
not
you to
this
do is
me? I'll
admit
do
that you're.
anything.
I want you to be honest. Be yourself. I want you to just be honest.
I'm a liar. Okay, I'm a liar.
You're
I'm
a-
a fucking liar.
You're-
Okay.
and you've lied to who?
Everyone.
For how long?
Forever.
Did you have a recording contract with Arista Records? Were you working with Usher's producers?
How she just admitted to being a liar forever. The first thing I asked her is, "Did you have a recording contract with Usher?" First things first, Arista Records, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can verify that. So you're telling me that? Because here's what I'll do. Let's just do it.
It was okay. It was all right. It's more kind of complicated than that, but yes, it's true.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do because you
They-
understand.
No, they were. It would come to the studio. I didn't really work with them. That's the truth, Wes. Okay.
Jesse,
They did.
Jesse,
They were coming to the
you're not listening.
studio
I
and working
can
with
just
my-
hang up and call Ed back. If you don't want to listen, I can do that because Ed didn't talk over me.
You know that I only knew him for 8 months, right?
It doesn't matter. Listen to me.
So yeah, no, because
Jesse.
he's a liar, and so I'm the victim, and you're hurting me as a victim, and my friends and family know. The
Jesse, I
police
need you to
know.
listen to me.
Everyone knows.
The police know.
What do I have to do?
If the police knew you're a victim, why were you arrested for domestic violence? But her friends and family and the police know.
Yes.
For you not to do this to me. I don't get
I'm
it.
trying to tell you, but you just keep talking over me. So how can I tell you?
I apologize that I fucking lied,
You
okay?
don't
I
set-
apologize.
you
What
don't-
else do you want me to do?
I want you to answer a few questions for me because I can't trust you if you're going to keep these lies. I need to know that I can trust you. Can you do that?
Okay, and then you're not going to talk about me anymore?
What do you mean? I'm not going to talk
And
to
you're
Ed.
going to
This is
tell the
specific- this is-
lawyers not to do whatever they're doing?
Yeah, I will.
I apologize, okay?
You
that's
do
horrible
not
for me to do.
set the goalpost here, Jessi. Stop running your mouth. Did you have a recording contract with Disney?
Yeah.
I can verify this. If any of these things are a lie, I'm just going to call Ed because that means I can't trust anything you say.
He doesn't know me, though. That doesn't make any sense, though. He doesn't know. So you're going to him
I'm not going to verify those things about him. I'm just going to get his story. He wants to tell his story after seeing last night.
No, can you not? I will literally kill myself. Can you not do
You're
that?
not
What do you want
gonna
me to do?
Well, you said the man.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to answer the questions that I'm asking you. It's very simple.
Okay, and then you won't do it, and you won't talk about me anymore.
If I can verify all the things you're telling me are true, I will not contact Ed. I will not call him back. I'll tell him we're moving on.
Okay.
Did you have a recording? And remember, these things can be verified. Did you ever?
Okay, no, it's not true.
Okay.
It's not true. I lied.
Okay, so you had no contract with Arista and no
Nope.
contract with Epiphany.
Nope.
Were you on?
Nope.
Were you on?
Sure. Nope.
Keep it up, and we can just be done right now.
I'm saying no. I'm saying
Just
it's not
say
true.
no and then listen and then stop and listen. Michael Winslow, I don't need the sound effect.
Police Academy callback.
Do you play 13 instruments? I can verify this.
Okay, that's fine because that's what I do.
All right, I'm writing that one
Since,
down. That's a
since
yes.
I was young, I've been playing all these. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Were you on several TV shows?
Yeah. Well, sort of. I worked behind screen. Yeah.
And this is verifiable. You can provide IMDb credits for this because if you were working behind it, and
Because it was behind and crowd stuff. It wasn't anything that I would be recognized for or anything.
okay, did you work
And
for
that's
did you work for Viacom as Janelle Evans' personal assistant?
No, I never said that I did.
She
but,
absolutely did.
AZ made that up.
Did you
I know
work for
exactly where
Did
you
you
got
work
that
for
from.
Viacom?
AZ, you got that
Did you work-
exactly.
no,
You're not
no,
even
no, no.
denying
You
it.
told me this.
He made that up.
Jessi, you told
No, I
me
never
this. You
worked
also
for-
told me you were
I
intern
don't-
for Viacom and that you worked with MTV.
No, I've never worked for. I was never Janelle's assistant. I don't know what you would.
Did you work
what
for
you would be talking
Viacom?
about. She was
Yes or no?
fired. She was fired long ago. Yes. Yep.
You worked for Viacom?
No, I did like stuff for them. Yep.
Did you get a paycheck from Viacom?
No, it was free work.
So you
I
volunteered.
got show tickets and stuff.
So
Yep.
did you work for? Because I'm gonna need.
All right, fine. No, I didn't. I'll say no, I didn't because at this point, nope. I'm a liar. I lied about everything. So
Are you
that's
a
all.
Teespring model?
It's not Teespring. I lied about what the page is, and yeah.
Okay,
because
sure. I'm
I
gonna need
don't
to
want
see.
anyone knowing,
I'm
but I
gonna.
did say
I'm gonna
it's
need to see at
Teespring.
least 3 modeling photos from this in order to verify.
Nope, I'm not doing that because
Okay.
I'm not doing
Hold
that
on.
because
All right.
you would just
Perfect.
because you would Photoshop my shit, and I know exactly what you do. You make me look like a fucking walrus.
You are not in control.
And
I told you.
why do you-
I told you what's going
And
on,
why do you
Jessi.
Photoshop me?
I told you
Why
what's
do you
going
Trying to change the subject.
I told you what's going on. I'm just gonna call Ed back and we will do the follow up. He wants to sit down with Chris.
No, I
he
told
heard
you not to.
he
Can
heard
you
no
please
Migos
not?
last night. He heard you say that he raped you and that's why you beat him. And so he wants to tell his side
Oh
of the
my
story.
god! All right, just stop. Whatever you want me to do. I'm saying I'm a liar.
Just
I
keep
lied
saying
about
whatever.
everything. Okay.
You lied about what?
All right, I lied about
Why
everything.
don't you do me a
That's
favor
all.
and run down the list of things you have lied about?
I don't know, but everything you're going to say, I'm going to say I'm a liar.
No,
I lied.
no,
I
no.
lied
Yeah,
for
see, that's what
attention.
you're doing right now.
And-
So now you're going to try and say, well, I did it because he was threatening. Tell me all the things you lied about, Jessi.
No, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. So that's it. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry for lying to everyone. And I really hope we can move past this. And someone wanted to, what's it called? What is it called? Three-way or something? Conversation with you or whatever.
Who?
On Discord.
Your mom?
I'll do it with your mom.
Yeah.
No. no one in real life, like a supporter of mine on the
I don't give a shit to talk to. I don't want to talk to your supporters. If you lie to them like you lie to me, they're not supporting you. They're supporting the idea of you. They're supporting what you tell them. Shut up. You cannot be listening. You're not sorry. You're sorry for getting caught lying. Because I gave you every opportunity and you kept telling me, okay, it's down. It's still private. What do you want me to do? I gave you every fucking opportunity and you just continue to lie to me. You don't know when to stop. Then you lied about Ed. Did you lie about Ed last night? Did Ed rape you? Is that why you beat him? Yes or no?
Nope, I'm just a liar.
So it's a joke. Okay. See you later.
No, I'm a liar. That's it.
Say it like you fucking mean it then. Did it happen? Yes or no?
I lie and I accuse people of things. That's all.
Why did you do that?
Because I need attention and I probably need help. So that's it.
You probably need help or you definitely need help?
Oh, no, I definitely, that's what I've been.
Then why aren't you getting help? Instead of blaming everyone else, why aren't you getting this help?
Well, that's what I've been
You have not. It is not working. It is not working, Jessi. It is a failure. Your help is failing.
All right, well, all I could do is just work harder, and I'm sorry.
You're not working at all, anywhere, on anything.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, that's what I'm going to do moving forward.
No. You cannot TCAP your way out of this. You cannot TCAP your way out of this and tell me that you know you needed help, and now you realize you need help. You've needed help for a very long time. You lied about that man last night. You lied and said the reason why you put your hands on him was because he raped you.
I didn't put my hands on anyone, period, ever.
So the police report. You know what? You know who can tell the story? Ed. Ed
no,
can tell the story.
all right, stop it. All right, listen.
Tell me what happened.
Sorry, I'm a liar.
Okay. Then tell me what happened.
I beat someone up. I absolutely beat someone up, and I'm sorry.
Tell me what happened, Jessi. I want to know what happened, or I can have Ed. You can tell me, or Ed can tell me, because this is what I told you with Hansen. You can tell me your story.
So he was. Okay, so it was like a self-defense thing, and I fucked up, and I crawled out of control, and I, yes.
What were the narcotics?
Tell you, that's what happened. It spiraled out of control.
Jessi, what were the narcotics involved?
Weed. That's all I smoke. It's just weed. Weed is a narcotic. It's labeled as a narcotic.
So you were arguing about weed, and then you attacked him.
No, we didn't.
I have the. Do I need to read the police report? Do I need to read the police report to you? Do I need to read it to you?
They weren't there though. They weren't there, so that's not fair.
Jessi, they have your. You know, that's the thing. They have your words.
His dad works with the police department.
So they changed their words. They changed their words on the. Because see, you're saying a lot right now that I'm going to ask Ed to verify because I feel like you're lying because your neighbors.
No, not talk to people. I want you to leave me alone. What do I have to do for you to leave me alone? That's what I.
Jessi, that's it.
All right, I'm an abuser and I'm getting help for that. Okay, that's the truth.
You're not getting help for it. The only person who was willing to help you was
I literally
me.
just started therapy, so I don't know what to fucking tell you. So
That's convenient.
Maybe there's no progress because it hasn't started, but you have to see progress. So it doesn't make any sense. You want me to go to therapy overnight and then be a different person the next day?
Jessi,
no, I have things to work on. I have things to work on. I have an eating disorder and.
You have an eating disorder?
All right.
Now,
well,
I'm sorry to hear
about
your eating disorder. I really am. And I hope you do get help.
No,
on
because you brought it back on because of your Photoshop.
Don't you dare
Photoshop whale thing.
You know, I've lived with someone who's abusive, Jessi. So trying to blame things on me for shit that's your fault, that's not going to work. Don't blame me for your fuck ups. And that's not a Photoshop. That's a screenshot of you from a video. If you're unhappy with that, that's not on me. I can show you the exact.
Okay, fine.
Stop it. What you did to Ed was wrong, and you should apologize to that man. You should apologize, one, for putting your hands on him, and two, for abusing him again, for accusing him of rape.
Okay.
I will never stream with you again. I can't trust a fucking thing that comes out of your mouth.
Why? We're doing no Migos. What the fuck? Why are you doing this?
We aren't doing, Jessi. We aren't doing anything. No, you falsely accuse. I am not going to give you a platform to falsely accuse people of rape. I am not going to give you a platform.
I don't want to talk about my past. That's why we're not going to
How many times have you said that you're not going to do something again? How many times have you said that you're not going to do something again?
Tit for tat. I'm not going to. I'm focusing on my TCAP content and stuff that I have to do. Is that okay?
I'm not going to risk my relationship for trash. And the person who can go in front of hundreds of people and accuse someone of rape is trash. Trash.
Okay, and all right. Well, I'm sorry, Wes. That's all I have
You
to
should
say.
be sorry. You should be sorry to yourself.
There's no proof
because
of
the
what
person
I.
you're
There's
failing
no
over and
proof
over
of what I
again
went
is
through.
Jessi.
There's no proof of what I went through.
You
and I
are
have to do
hurting
with that.
yourself more than anyone else because this is gonna stay with you. The internet is forever, and everyone will know who you are. You're the liar, the fucking liar, who, when pushed against the wall, you will blame anyone else because you can't look inside and say, "I'm a piece of shit." And Jessi, you are a piece of shit. Fuck you. How dare you abuse someone, put your hands on someone, and then say that about them years later? You did that.
Okay, so what do you want me to do so we can move on from this?
I don't want you to do anything but stay the piece of shit you are for the 2 or 3 people who still care about you in a month, because you're done. Everyone's going to move on. No one will care, Jessi. You're a flash in the pan. You're a lolcow. It's temporary. This is your 15 minutes, and this is what you're choosing to do with it. Lie. You are a liar. That's why you were on with Coco Berthman last night, because you're just both. You will end up in jail eventually. You will go to prison because that's where people like. I don't want you to do anything. You know what I want you to do, Jessi? Go get help. Go get help and be a better person. You're not.
That's what I'm fucking.
You're not.
I fucking am.
Go get help, be a better person, and watch out for my interview with Ed, because I promise you, you're gonna love it. Hold on. Should we call Ed on 3-way? Maybe we can have this discussion together, because I promise you, that's what I want you to do.
What do you want me to do?
Go to therapy.
What do you want me to do?
Well, first of all, I want you to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
No, can you tell me what do I do?
I'm telling you, shut the fuck up. Here's what I want you to do.
What do you want me to do so we can move on from this? Please, I'll do anything. Literally anything.
You always say you'll do anything, and the only thing you'll do is continue lying. That's your anything. You can make up anything because you're a liar.
Please just tell me, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, just tell me, because I really need to go to sleep. What do I do?
Go to
sleep.
And
I'll do anything.
Go to sleep. Dream about being a better person.
What do you
go to
want me
therapy
fucking do?
and make sure that you have your channel alerts on, so that when I do this interview with Ed, you can check it out. Oh no! Oh no!
Subscribe. This man.
Oh no! Not Jessi. Oh no! Remember when she saw that, she got all excited. That's me.
That's me. Yeah. Man, just that last part, I just had to like be so silent for, because I feel like that's like the most maybe like help she's ever gotten, and from you, like telling her that she really needs help, and you're actually giving her a lot more therapy than she's actually ever had.
I was so mad. If you couldn't tell,
yeah. I don't know.
I was pretty upset, and I was done. So after this call, Jessi went and recorded a video where she admitted that she lied, and she asked for apology because she was afraid, because Ed was watching. She was afraid of him doing that interview, so she wanted to go and set the record straight. And this is 5 minutes, but it's so good. It's actually Jessi telling the truth.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. It's Jessi's Comedy Teacup channel, and welcome back. Unfortunately, I do have to come clean about something. Now, I understand that people are going to say she's a liar, she's not credible, she's a disgusting person. I'm sure that everyone is going to have things to say, and this will be copy-pasted all over YouTube. Now, know that I'm damned if I did, damned if I don't, because it doesn't matter what I say. No one's going to believe me, and I'm just a piece of shit, apparently.
Yes.
So, years ago, I lived with someone shortly, and I, basically, last night, I accused him of raping me and assaulting me, like physically assaulting me. That isn't true. And that is something I need to work on with a therapist, because someone who lies about something so serious has real issues. And I was the abuser, I was the aggressor, and it doesn't matter what happened and what my excuses are. And, years of therapy that I went through, and how there's no priors, or I don't have any priors. I was never arrested for anything else. I can say that it was self-defense, but it doesn't matter, because there's no reason, like when we were discussing Courtney Clemming and Christian, there's no fucking reason to put your hands on someone, period. And I definitely had a psychotic break, as what my therapist said, the therapist that I had at the time. And I had for several years until I moved.
But
So Kaylee, we have one more after this. It's so you're hearing Jessi, admit everything and tell the truth and put this on her channel. The next morning, she deleted it and she left a 6-minute message for Joey, where she explains how she was forced to admit things that were not true.
Jesus freaking Christ.
So yeah, that's how we're going to close out the stream tonight. But Ellie Nash, the better Ginger, the villain in this story, because she's a redhead who thinks she's better than Jessi, which, come on, she's said that Downtown Sasquatch was better when I replaced Spinner. Also, even Manny Santos is better than Jessi. Ding. At least Manny knew to stay away from coke, but she was close to Craig Manning, who couldn't stay away from coke. So I don't know if I would say that she was better. And Spinner needed to be replaced. The man got he got Drake. Jimmy Brooks? Jimmy Brooks? She got him shot. He got shot in the back because of Spinner. So he needed to go. Would you agree, Callie?
Yeah.
Are you a big time Downtown Sasquatch fan? What's your favorite song?
Downtown Sasquatch in Town.
Oh, that's mine too. Okay. You know what you're talking about.
I do.
You're a real Squatch head.
I cannot be lying about people. It's wrong. And
yeah, Jimmy Brooks.
Making accusations against people, and I am a fucked up person.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to stick around, then you got to know that sometimes I lie and I want attention, and that's something that I'm working through in therapy, and I apologize. That is not okay. I'm not crying right now because people will say that it's fake.
Yeah.
Because apparently my real crying sounds like my fake crying, and that's just what it is. It's always been that way. So I'm not going to cry because then people will say that it's fake. So, but I fucked up, and I want to apologize to everyone. Anyone that's ever trusted me. I want to apologize for being a fucking piece of shit liar.
Nice.
Sorry.
Sip of water.
And
why does it look like her
I know
phone's
that
in a bag of
people are
cotton
not gonna
candy?
Find me credible.
I don't
and
know.
everything, and I understand that, and I know that more information is going to come out about me. But what I do know, it's nothing going to be. There are no other victims. I never hurt anyone.
Haiti Joyless asked, does anyone know if she actually has a therapist or if that's just another lie? Well, every time she has a meltdown, breakdown, exposure, she claims she just started therapy. Yeah. So no, there's no therapist.
Yeah, you got to give her time.
Yeah, she'll say, I just started therapy. This is something, but then she'll also claim that she had years of therapy to work on whatever it is that she was lying about.
Yes.
So it's just lies.
Have regrets in life, and I thought like I've moved on because of therapy and everything, and built my channel and everything, and I didn't think that my lies would catch up to me, and here I am. And all I could do is move forward, and I know that it's an unacceptable, and that's what I've done a lot on YouTube, is make accusations against people. Sadly, some accusations were true because I know that Crazy AZ's listening. But anything that I've ever said about certain people, but we're not here to talk about that. I'm on fucking. It's like almost like I'm literally stir crazy right now because everything that's going on. Yeah, so anyway, I can't even cut this video. Fuck.
I don't think she knows how.
It has to be it has to be like a draft. Not draft. You know what I mean? Like just how it is, not edited. So yeah, moving forward, if you want to talk to me privately and ask me any questions.
No, thank you.
And you want to get to know me as who I am now.
The liar.
And what, and not from my mistakes.
Who she is now in 2025 is the same piece of shit she was in 2022. Spoiler alert. She's actually gotten worse with, going after people in real life and doxing children, family members of people in snark communities because she's just an insufferable bitch who has nothing going on in her life. She's doing nothing with her life, so she goes and tries to make people miserable on the internet. Yeah, what a sad, pathetic existence.
Yep, because she is sad and pathetic, and she knows it.
So she needs to spread that to other people, and it's awful. And her parents need to do something because she will end up in she will go to prison eventually. Like you run out of excuses. Yeah, I remember she was like 28 crying because she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do when my parents passed away, but it's like, you know, you have a lot of time to figure shit out on your own.
Yeah.
Go get the help you need because she's clearly not getting it.
Yeah. I think she'll be in prison before she's 40.
Yes. And you're definitely not going to get the help you need there.
No.
That's it. Once you're in that cycle, Jessi, that's it. But once again, someone else be taking care of your meals and where you live. Right. I mean, like,
So it's not that bad of a gig,
it's not
I
that
guess.
different. And maybe she'll actually learn to play an instrument there.
Ooh, true.
And you want to move forward with me and be there for me and everything, you know, you could do that. I have my Discord open. We could talk. I know that there are people who are going to be angry and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? How could you fucking lie about, you know, crazy stuff like that? And, you know, I've been through a lot of traumatic things and, you know, but that's no excuse to lie about, lie and exaggerate, really. That's attention seeking. I really am trying to do better, and I know everyone's rolling their eyes and they're saying, no, you're fucking not. Gosh, Knight, you just did this whole thing. This is what you're apologizing for. But all I could do is just apologize and fucking, you know, accept people, anyone that still wants to talk to me and everything, and, you know, support me that way. I'm thankful for. I have people in real life that know everything that
And it's
actually
so
happened and
funny.
went through, have been messaging me.
Listening to this, especially now, because she's doing the same thing
Yes. Exact same.
right now
Yeah.
to a completely different like community. It's
I
the
know.
same bullshit.
It's the same shit. Exact same.
It's the same script, same song and dance. Like,
I like what I think this is where she goes, are you okay? I have people in my real life. I think this is it. Hold on.
I have people in real life that know everything that actually happened and went through, have been messaging me after watching the video and everything, and knowing who I really am and reaching out to me saying, are you okay? I watched the video. Are you okay?
Oh no.
So, you know, I'm thankful for the support, little support, all these little things, you know.
Sure.
And that's all I have to say.
And she is basking in the attention on TikTok up to 3-hour streams, and another stream, and then another stream, where she's like, yeah, I'm the girl that got outed by Chris Hansen, and people are asking her questions. She's claiming that it was on TV.
Yep.
She's telling people that the judge in the case thought that she was a celebrity and kept referring to her as a celebrity, and how she is going to be contacting TikTok agencies because now that she's seeing all the interest, she's going to need to monetize this. And who knows, she might even build a community about how she's getting help and therapy because of her lie. I mean, like anything to get attention, anything at all, even if it's her going back to prison for not being able to shut the fuck up and leave people alone. So this one is that now we have our final video of the night. This is a 6-minute. This is a voice memo to Joey Tcap one day after Jessi admits lying about SA and the domestic violence and apologizing to Ed. She deleted it and she sends Joey this.
Hi. So Wes is making me say and do things that aren't true, threatening to ruin my life if I don't, right? But I think that he's going to do things anyway, and it doesn't matter what I say or what I do. I've been given good advice to just ignore that because there's nothing I could do, you know? There are worse things happening in the world to focus on, and I'm focused on my present and future. I don't understand why I have to talk about my fucking past. I don't fucking get it. My friends and family are like, why are they making you talk about this when it's traumatizing for you? You know, but there's really nothing I could fucking do. He's like threatening me, saying that he's gonna have my channel removed, and he's like, oh, I'll get you arrested tomorrow and stuff like that. He said, if you don't post this video, I will get you arrested tomorrow. Chris Hansen has your address, so good luck with that. And he hung up and blocked me. But you know, I know that I can't focus on it because it's so toxic, and it, you know, it's hurtful that, you know, I thought that I really did think he was my friend. I really thought he cared about me, but it's not true. And
did she say she thought I was her friend?
Yeah, you guys were We're best friends.
But like the Hansen video the night before, remember when you were exposed and your arrest and you were called a liar and the voiceover I said about you being unemployed and living with your parent? Like, why are we friends? What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I'm done playing that character.
Oh, okay. Well, it's an excellent character. You've been playing it well for 31 years. Ugly Dan said, I have to know, where did she randomly think you'd be her dom? What type want that type of relationship with her? How fucking weird was that for you? Well, it's from the very beginning. So Jessi, I don't know if you've ever watched The Brady Bunch, but there's a Johnny Bravo episode. I'll just give you the quick synopsis. Greg Brady wanted a recording contract, much like Jessi, but not with Arista Records. It was with some white company. And they wanted him to be Johnny Bravo, not the Cartoon Network cartoon, but they did name it after this character. They wanted him to be Johnny Bravo, who was just a character. And like, so Greg goes to sing, and it's all, they just wanted to lip sync. And he goes, why did you hire me if you didn't want me to sing? They said, because you fit the clothes. So Jessi wasn't looking for a specific daddy. She was just looking for anyone. Before me, it was someone else. Then she wanted Joey. She was calling Joey, trying to call Joey daddy at one point. So it wasn't weird to me because I knew immediately from looking at her channel when she came in my inbox when she did that she was a lolcow, and I saw a troll opportunity. So I tried trolling Jessi for like 2 months, but it was just, she was too needy. And several times I told her, okay, I'm out, I can't do this. And she'd be like, why don't you want my attention when other men do, or some shit like that. And I just didn't have the time for it. But so yeah, it wasn't weird just because I knew she did that to everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to reach out to you. Or at least try to, you know. But I'm just not talking to Wes ever again, ever.
No. That was a lot.
I can't
not true.
listen to what he says, you know. He told me to post a video saying that if I don't, that he was going to sue me and everything, right? And that's the recent video that I posted, and it makes me very uncomfortable. And my mom had to listen to me do that video, and she was very upset. Like crying herself to sleep a lot. Like you know what I mean? And I can't have that toxicity in my life. My parents know exactly what happened. They were there. My friends know exactly what happened. They were there.
They were not.
You know, someone's going to lie about me, accuse me of actual crimes, and that's not fair to me. You know, how much therapy I went through to have to be, you know, re-traumatized again and have to talk about my story. My last day of therapy over this, I promised that I would never talk about this again, because I moved on. I did my time. I did everything that I had to do. But there really isn't anything I could do. But now I'm being threatened, and you know, like I said, I just never talking to him again, ever.
1 week later. 1 week later, there is another 30 phone calls. That is not an exaggeration. We didn't talk for 1 week, and then she needed attention. She contacted me I think she wanted to make a true crime video, or so I can't remember.
She did, yeah.
But she contacted me 1 week after this.
Yeah, and Hate T Joyless, yeah. In your first video, yeah, exactly. She has a script for this.
Guys, if you want to check that video out and see when Jessi was exposed in her new community. Now, from what I understand, I don't know if you know this, Callie, when that video premiered, when Haiti Joyless video came out, Jessi was on TikTok on someone's live stream, and people came to that live stream and said, hey, you need to, like, this girl's crazy. There's a video about her right now. She did some fucked up shit. And I guess the guy pulled it up while Jessi was on the live. So for the second time,
oh no.
For the second time, Jessi was ambushed live by the Chris Hansen video.
Oh my God. Thank the God.
She should have went and bought a lottery ticket after that. Because what are the odds, right?
What are the freaking odds, man? She's so bad at hiding herself too. That's the thing.
Well, she couldn't help it. She was anonymous for a while, but then she needed the attention for herself.
More attention.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just have to accept that some people aren't going to believe me. I mean, and people in my real life have watched Chris Hansen's video, and they're like, all of this is like he really made me look bad. And I understand people are going to think, no, you are bad, but that, you know, I have the support that I need to keep me sane and they know that I'm not a bad person. I don't hurt people. I'm not violent. And I think that there would be priors and the other things escalated after that, but there hasn't been. And you know, Wes is trying to say, oh, I'm going to find every person you've ever hurt, right? But there really isn't anyone. You know, I'm being defamed and everything. There's really nothing I could fucking do but just take, you know, take steps day by day and you know, appreciate the support that I have. And now I feel really stupid and there's really nothing I could do. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to reach out to you.
Tell you this long rambling
just
story.
Tell you, you know, my side of things. And yeah, I'm kind of discombobulated right now, but all right, bye.
I just want to know if you understand that there are so many people that say Wes is toxic, right? Every relationship he has, every woman he has in his life, he says is toxic and then has this crazy story. But yet,
what about Sweet Jules?
Like you'll say, and you'll ask him, how long had you dated these exes? And he'll say years.
What?
So you didn't realize they were crazy right away, or they turned crazy on you, or you did something to them to make them crazy.
Oh,
I think the last one is
that's
more
probably
of
the
the
likely
truth.
story. Yeah.
Every woman he talks about ends up being crazy.
That's
right?
not true.
I think that he maybe needs to look inward.
Oh.
And it's always a crazy story,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But anyone in my life, in my real life, I still have friends that I've talked to for years. I'm friends with anyone that I went to high school with. All of that jazz. Wouldn't there be people coming forward? Wouldn't I be arrested more than once? Exactly. I was set up and it was very traumatic for me. And, you know, his dad is involved in the law enforcement. Actually, I went to the police party.
Oh, nice.
Police party?
Yeah, the police party.
Florida.
In Florida.
His dad
You
is
know.
that close in relationship that he was invited to a party full of police officers.
Well, he's a police
right?
officer.
And so I went, and because I was invited as well, and there was a pool and hot tub and stuff. And I'm just saying that there was a lot of deep written stuff that people do not understand. And I've never hurt anyone. And that's just that. I mean, there are people in my real life. Why wouldn't I have prior arrests and everything? Because it would be history repeating itself. And then that would be like a one thing for me. You know what I mean? But I was never convicted. And that's it. So he's spinning things out of control. And he wants to say, I'm an abusive person. And I did things that I didn't actually do. And like I said, they went through my fingernails. They were like, they didn't understand. There was no blood on my clothes or anything. Wouldn't there be blood on my clothes if I hurt someone? No, exactly. This is why I won my case.
Why would there have to be blood on her clothes?
Because she's just really disgusting and vile and just needs to add those disgusting details.
And she didn't win her case. She was in jail for 17 days before and she was arrested twice. Like, what is she talking about? It's just like how now after the restraining order was awarded, she immediately started talking about how she was going to appeal it. And it went from her saying she was going to appeal it to the appeal was filed and she's looking for witnesses for the jury trial. And then she's saying that it's going to the Supreme Court.
Okay.
So yeah, that was it. What did you think of these Jessi videos?
I mean, you know, I love them, and it's just crazy to me. And like, and Beck said it not too long ago. Like, even though like Jessi is like completely insane, like she still like also like brings like other communities together.
She does.
And it's again the same script. It's the same thing. Like she doesn't even change any of her patterns or her tactic or anything. It's all the same.
Well, at a certain point, you just hope that something can be done because, you know, she is just going to continue escalating and it's going to end up really badly for her and or someone else.
Exactly.
I don't know who, but someone's going to pay. So let's watch about 4 minutes of Jessi post the court case, because I thought this was important. She goes to court. She's told to shut the fuck up, to leave people alone, and she immediately has to get on TikTok. About the first 30 seconds, I had my mic on accident, so you hear me typing. I think my Alexa went off too, but it's fine. It's fine. Fuck all.
Time to take out the trash.
Stop judging me. It does that. It does it on Sundays. And my trash day is on Thursday, so I don't know why it does that. Hold on. Let me do this.
See, I don't know. I don't think you understand.
No, it's just I choose to be online, right? It's like weird fuck, right? Oh, she just loves attention. Lauren. You know who Lauren Armstrong is? He was on To Catch a Predator.
Oops.
And basically he's been set up basically for the rest of his life with these troll accounts that they're really sick individuals in this community, and they basically make accounts and pretend to be other people or because it's all a fucking joke, because you're a little cow. They think you're a predator, so they're going to forever fucking make fun of you. And that's what people do. And there's nothing I could do about that, because I did it to myself.
So what she's doing now is she's admitting that she lied about Corey Lush, how he died. That she made up the thing about the standoff, and she's comparing herself to that comedian who lied about being in 9/11.
Yes.
She's saying it's just like that. I said it, and then I had to own it, so I just kept saying it. But everything else is 100% true. So she's trying to own. So she's saying, I'm the girl who lied. And when people are like, what did you lie about? She's like, oh, I lied about, him and that was me. I'm so sorry. But everything else, she's acting like everything else was accurate. Even when you say, well, 2010, when you're tweeting at this guy, begging him to hang out, you were 17 years old. That doesn't fit anything that you said. No, she's not owning any of that. Just that. And she just keeps saying that over and over again.
It's a shame. I liked that comedian too.
Yeah, no, yeah, right. I liked him on The League.
Yeah, Stefan, like Rana Zazi something. Yeah, I had something on.
Yeah, I only knew him from The League. I thought he was like a funny dude. So
yeah, he had me at butt chug.
Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And they said disturbing information because they wanted me to say it in court, and they. Oh, there I am. Because it wasn't true. So, man. Trolls, this is the thing about trolls and lil cows like me. They get you good. They do. But they go through legal ways, and there's nothing you could do. Stay offline. Stay the fuck offline. But, here I am.
Off. Yeah.
I already said that I lied. What more do you want? What more do you want? Really? Because I'm admitting that I lied. And now I want to move forward. So I do have a little bit of support, and
same exact thing.
Worse people on the internet, and they climb up, they rise and everything. And I'm not saying that I want to, rise like the phoenix. You know what I mean? I just want to be seen. I want to be heard. And now I'm probably never going to be heard. I mean, I will keep these documents for the rest of my life until I fucking can. Because it matters to me. Yeah, I have lots of phone calls to make. But you're right. My man says to stay offline.
Stay offline.
That's the thing. They want so badly for a call out. They want so badly for me to be exposed, and I'm fucking sitting in the puddle and splashing away, admitting that I lied. And they can't handle that. They're not fucking, they're exposing me to everyone else, but they're not exposing me to me. They want me to be in distress. They want me to be.
Gosh, she's even doing the hand gestures.
So my brother said if he ever finds out
Oh.
that I start getting harassed.
Her brother. She does not have a brother, but
She does not.
When she was pretending to be whoever she was pretending to be in that other community, she made up a brother. And now she's actually talking about this brother that does not exist.
And docs and everything. He was going to come to my house and take my fucking phone. So he didn't because I can't really get into it. Let's just say I do have support system in real life. So
I bet.
That's all I could say. But let's talk about something positive. You know, like I said, I have my show coming up.
Yeah. She also claimed that the venue that she's playing at was getting threats against her because, you know, Jessi likes to pretend that she's in a band.
Yep.
They have an agent and they tour and like they have some, they're playing 13 songs, but she has to cut 2 of the songs because they make her sad now. I think she's going to say that in a minute here. Pickles.
Set of 13 songs.
Oh, here we go.
And 2 of them I'm not going to perform anymore.
Oh no.
Because I'm just low energy and they're just higher energy.
Have a Celsius.
Right.
And
Sorry,
it's just
sip of
something that I'm
Celsius.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, as of right now, you know, I'm just in low spirits. And the thing is, I didn't know that I was lying. It was something that it was a mental state I was in. And I didn't really fully grasp it until I got the help that I needed. And like I said, I've been harassed. People have sent me these videos and everything. I've watched myself. So I know exactly the things that I've said and done. And I take full responsibility, and that's it. So yeah, I'm forever the girl that was on Chris Hansen and exposed for a lie.
Not a lie.
So the assault was not a lie.
See, the assault was not a lie.
I need to fucking ride or die, man. You know, I look at people who are like, you know, Trisha Paytas and all of them that actually have, you know, a more of a troubled past and how they move forward and all of that. And
Yeah. So that is
So she's asking why me.
She's asking why she doesn't have a writer. Where are her, you know, where are her Jessica Kentys who are going to follow her around, and no matter what she does, they're just going to have her back because, you know, slay girl.
Yeah, her Jessie J squad.
Yeah. Yes. Be a raid god.
Yes.
Join the J squad. Callie, thank you so much. I know this was a really long stream, but it was a lot to get through, and I thought it was all important.
It was very important. Yes. I know that I'm not Nuggets, guys. I apologize.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
You know what Nuggets doesn't do though? Nuggets doesn't sing, and we're gonna close out with Little Red Riding Hood because I think people need to hear it.
Sweet.
Yeah. When are you streaming again? What do you got going on?
Right now, my partner and I were for Lawrence, we're reading Lorne Armstrong's chat log every day.
Nice.
So we upload those every day. I've got some Jessi stuff now.
Right? Nice.
I got some more Jessi that's gonna be coming up now. I've got when she blocks me on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post that in a little bit. I got Jessi painting. I got she's got the juices flowing, you know.
Nice. Hey, look at me. I'm inspired again.
I'm inspired here. Look at you.
I'm doing my hands too, just like Jessi. I'm
Same
very
thing.
authentic.
Exactly.
Very authentic.
Yeah, just like, you know, you got to do the hand gestures.
Otherwise,
you know,
you're not
I'm just
authentic.
curious.
Yeah, guys, if you're not subbed to Callie, check her out. And we will be doing we have to do another Jessi's World really soon because there's so much.
Please.
There's so much. So thank you for hanging out, everyone. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the bully comments. And then fuck you, Ilrieg, if you listen back to this. So
Yeah,
thank
fuck
you.
off.
Yeah. Hey, I'm watching here.
Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You're just misunderstood. Show everything she can't help but to flaunt. Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think weak, jobless, dumb girl should go bouncing on that lotion cam show at home. That girl writes wolf smut, the kind of smut that busts her nut. So just watch out, she's never wrong. This chick is fucked now, sing along. What big lies you have, feeling bad for mom and dad. So until you rent, get your own place, I think you ought to stop, girl, your life's a waste. She's gonna keep her foxtail on. Docs and peeps, creeps, leave me alone. She can't be trusted, YouTubing on her own. Little Red Riding Good, she's just misunderstood. Shove anything in any old hole you want.
I mean,
Comment, subscribe, share.